Hey everybody, looks like we are live. Hope you all had a good Saturday. I didn't do too much, really, just watched the Army-Navy game was the main thing. But otherwise, just mostly, didn't really do too much. Cooked some spaghetti, got the thumbnail and everything done for the next video, for the Call of Duty 2 Big Red One video, so everything's up and ready for that. So it'll be out tomorrow, which is always fun, finally getting another one of those out. But yeah, that's about it. I also started watching gameplay of a very, strange and disturbing game that I think got banned off of Steam called Horses. That's a trip. That's a definite trip. But yeah, that's really about it for today, so not the most productive day in the world, not a bad day though. Just finishing up a thing on Duolingo, that's why I haven't started yet. But tonight, we're going to play a little more Fallout New Vegas. Like I said, just want to have a couple nights just to enjoy the game, get a little hyped up for Season 2. Coming out in just a couple of days, can't freaking wait. I do really need to get to working on the rest of the Fallout lore video, though. Because a lot of it's researched and written, but I still have to capture the gameplay for it and everything, and do some editing, so I don't know exactly when that'll be out, hopefully very soon though. For some reason I'm just playing that game and trying to create an actual long-term dynasty, but the game is so terrible and broken that it's just not a good time. And the simming is just wonky. It's like, you'll lose to teams that you're not supposed to lose to, but they will never ever give you the benefit of the doubt against teams that are actually good. It will absolutely never give you benefit of the doubt on those. Also, the lack of penalties that get called in that game is pretty insane, in my opinion. And we get the classic setup here. Yesterday's stream was a lot of fun, though, with this game. I had a great time yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was a lot of fun, especially when the thing in the background decided to chime into a conversation out of nowhere. But I know that last night we got all the way into... I don't think we quite made it all the way to Novak. I know we got to Nelson, I think it's called. The one on the sort of far reaches of the map that the Legion takes over that has the lottery guy in it. Okay, no, I actually made it all the way up to Camp Searchlight. Nipton, that's it. I don't know why I was calling it Nelson. Okay, so we are siding with Mr. House in this run. I just feel like doing so. So to bring the Platinum chip to Mr. House, we don't yet have it, which means we're gonna need to go and get it. So that requires us to start Render unto Kaisar. So yeah, I guess we're only a few days from finding out and starting to theorize who ends up being the canon ending. Even though they're trying to claim they're not going to canonize anything, there's pretty much no way they're going to be able to do that forever. Like, eventually people are going to piece together enough stuff, enough Easter eggs and everything to where it's probably going to be pretty decided at some point. Alright, these guys are now ghouls. I have a lot of money so I can get better weapons, but part of the problem is there's not a great supply of them yet. Okay, you know what? This gun is not doing a whole lot of good for me, so let's go 10mm. That's probably my most powerful weapon at this point, except maybe the shotgun. Oh, that looks awkward. I know that I am crippled. Alright, 10mm is putting in some work. Ooh, a nice bloody mess to start the night out. NCR Trooper Armor wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to have, potentially, just in order to disguise yourself as an NCR soldier. So just do keep in mind that is, because that is something you can do in this game. You can actually disguise yourself as a soldier of different factions, which is pretty neato. Very, very nice thing that they added in. Oh, that's not good. That actually lowered my strength, which probably was not that good of an idea. And since we have, I think, one of our arms crippled, we're going to be a little bit less accurate on the aiming portion of the game. Oh, great, there's another one. I have radiation poisoning. I do really wish, though, that the streaming service on here would allow you to play DLCs. I've talked about that before, but I really wish that was a thing that they allowed. Because there are so many great things in this game's DLC. Like, there's so much good stuff in this game's DLC. It's like, Dead Money has a few cool items that come out of it and the chance to become extremely, insanely filthy rich. If you go with the whole, not really even exploit, but just the dangerous method of trying to steal all the gold. And you become literally a millionaire. And then you've got Honest Hearts has a few. Honest Hearts is probably the least impactful out of all of them, because there's not a whole lot of great new weapons in that one that I'm all that interested in. Old World Blues has great weapons, great dialogue, great setting and everything. Lonesome Road also has all sorts of crazy stuff for setting-wise and new equipment and everything. The Gunrunner's Arsenal even has a lot of good stuff in it. Adds in so many more weapons and everything. Yeah, I really wish they would do that, especially with Fallout 3, because in Fallout 3, Broken Steel extends the length of the story and allows you to play forever. But apparently Xbox is doing a showcase fairly early on next year. And, like, right around the time probably Fallout Season 2 should end. So people think that that might be a time in which they decide to go ahead and just shadow drop Fallout 3 Remaster, just to keep the Fallout hype train going until Season 3 comes out. Because Season 3 is already confirmed. It's already in production, I believe, so we know it's going to happen. As long as Season 2 goes well, we'll get Season 4 confirmed, I'm sure, very soon. I'm just so freaking excited. I haven't had something that I really wanted to watch like that in a while. I mean, yeah, Alice in Borderland, sure, but even more excited about that. Star Bottle Cap. Empty bottle. Gun case that has a very unique weapon in it, if you can actually manage to get into it, which we won't be able to for a long time. Sunset Sarsaparilla, take that. And we're going to sleep here for an hour so that we can actually repair that broken arm. Still heavily irradiated, but that's okay. And then just a random little sniper perch here. But alas, you can see there is no sniper rifle. As said, sniper rifle is inside of that locked crate. But it's a very good weapon, one of the best ones in the game. So yeah, let's head on down to Cottonwood Cove. I probably wasn't supposed to come in that way. They might get mad about that. Well, they're not shooting me on sight, but at the same time, it's not like I'm hostile toward them anyway, or was. Never actually was. I believe you can actually eventually attack that truck and, like, let a bunch of irradiated stuff come out of it. And just destroy this camp. Huh. Literally no one is talking to me. Should I be concerned at that? Should I be concerned that no one is talking to me?
I'll wait. You'll be meeting face to face. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute.
What have I done to earn this honor?
Better than I would, but you must be remarkable.
Then let's go. I have done incredible things. I survived being shot in the head, and now I'm going after the platinum chip.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish. Your belongings will be returned to you when you...
I don't need my holdout stuff here. We're not going to war against these guys or anything like that. So the whole thing with the Legion that everyone always talks about...
You're the visitor. I've heard some of the legionaries talk...
Sure. What do you have for sale? Oh, are they going to get mad if I buy a gun from him? I feel like they'd get very mad about that. He doesn't have any... Oh, he doesn't have any weapons. Okay, that makes more sense than he's just got healing items mostly. Ooh. Well, actually... Ooh, you know what? I got a lot of money, so I might as well buy a couple of things that I like. Yeah, might as well. Why not? I got various things I can sell in here. I wish I could sell you my dynamite, because I'm not going to use it. Some dirty water. Some cups. I don't know why I have those, or those syringes, or forks, cigarettes, paperweights. Just being a pack rat can typically give good things to those who choose to do so. I don't think... Actually, I don't need Wonder Glue for anything. I don't even know why I'm carrying that. Alright, we paid him 1,000 caps. We still have another, like, what, 27,000, so... But yeah, the whole thing with the Legion that everyone always talks about with this game is how they were very undeveloped as a faction, and there were intentions to have more to do with them in the game. That was Obsidian's original goals. They wanted to have a lot more to do with the Legion, to where you would have fleshed out their story a lot more, and there would be a lot more of a moral... Damn! Is he about to throw someone off the side? Oh no, he's just going to run after him. So yeah, it would have been really interesting just to get more Legion backstory and actually... Because the way the game's structured, with how little time they had to work on that faction compared to the others, they're definitely meant to be the mostly definitive bad guys. But the thing is, that if they had been more fleshed out, it might very well have been a full-blown four-way race as to which faction is best to play as, or the least evil, or has the most benefits to them, and stuff like that. Which would have been interesting, for sure.
I mean, a man... You arrive on the... You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chair...
Yeah.
You set your mind to something.
I will serve you.
I like the servile act. The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game.
What do you need me
Down
to
the
do?
hill, at the west edge of camp. Inside the building is a hatch. Now that even more interesting, there's a slot of... I think the...
I don't know why you need to monologue about that aspect of it. You can just give me the chip and we can go do this.
I want you to destroy whatever you find. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to...
Sounds like a good time to me.
Go ahead and laugh, baby.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah, well, laugh it down to brass tacks. How'd... Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there and... Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called... You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when I made it. Try not to... Yeah. You do that?
The fight is always a fun way to do it. Get a little more XP out of it that way.
I'm looking forward to getting set across the river.
So yeah, and then it would have been interesting just to have more to do with their faction. You know, would have been cool. Would have been nice to have. They have an artillery gun. I wonder if there's actually a side quest that you can do to repair those that I'm not remembering. Or if maybe that was like part of the content that was supposed to be in the game but never ended up being a part of it. But I mean, I'm assuming that given that we see that the Securitrons are definitely in Season 2, that there absolutely has to be an ending that has them still mostly around and not, like, destroyed. So that, again, would indicate either... Well, I say that, but I think even if you side with the NCR... Yeah, because even if you side with the NCR, you don't have to destroy the stuff down here. You only have to destroy the stuff down here if you're siding with the Legion. So actually, I guess that doesn't really narrow it down that much. And even so, we still know the Legion's still around in the new season.
Well, you're here. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. Hence, Benny was captured or killed, possibly by you, but by my estimates, far more.
Well, he's quite
Hence,
intelligent, of
Caesar
course.
wants you to but that's not...
What do you need me to
I need
do?
you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary. There's a complication. That means I can't deactivate it.
I will upload the data. And I probably need some Rataway because my health, or that part of my health, is not... I don't have any Rataway. That could be a bit of a problem. I just realized that. I don't have any of that. That might be somewhat of a problem. Alright, I have a lot of dynamite, so let's just use some of this up. Yeah, let's just use up some of this dynamite. I don't know where we got our lighter from either. And nothing in here. Well, that's gonna get wasted, but okay, that's fine. I don't actually need the scrap metal, but okay. Ooh, and we have lots of stuff in here. We have a plasma rifle. Random junk. I don't have a high enough skill for any of that, except maybe this one. Which, of course, has nothing in it, so useless. A wrench. What we got in the ammo boxes here, though? Microfusion cells. So they definitely intend for you to get that weapon down here. No EMP grenades in this game, so that's unfortunate. Fission batteries, at the very least, they sell very well. Alrighty, so I can tell that there's someone in here. And we can't get in there anyway, so whatever. And in here, we're going to need a ranged weapon again. We will go with the varmint rifle, which now has a night sight on it. But also, I need to modify the 10mm. Oh, this is not going to do a lot of damage, is it? And we don't have a ton of ammo left for this guy either. Really need a suppressor on it just so we have at least one other, like, ranged stealth weapon that isn't a 22 caliber. And now we go right in because we're about to get attacked. So... Oh, I thought there were two down here. It's only one, apparently. And nothing left. I have plenty of money, though, so we're just going to need to buy more weapons and ammo and stuff. Maybe the gun runners will actually have some new stuff by the time we get back. Because that's the main thing, is, like, I have plenty of money thanks to winning at the casinos. But at this point in time, I can't actually do anything yet with the gun runners, because most of their stuff is kind of crap. Kind of low level. And we are starting to run out of ammo for this guy, which is not good. It's a Mr. Handy. And then we have to blow these things up at some point. Oh, no, we don't want to do that, actually. That's only if we wanted to go, anti-Mr. House. We don't want to do that. We are doing this in a way that... Oh, hello. Good thing I didn't use dynamite down here, actually. That could have ended badly. Oh, great, we have advanced rad poison. I haven't been that sick with radiation in a long time in one of these games. Well, I say that, but that's actually not really true, given when I played, Fallout 3 for Fallout Day. Sure, we have plenty of ammo for it, why not? And, of course, it's basically doing nothing. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to need to go see a doctor soon. Our stuff is not in great shape. We might actually go back to Good Springs for that. Yeah, I may need to go back to Good Springs and do a little bit of trading there, get some health and stuff back. Our guy's not in the best of shape. Could always use some more ammo, any mods that they might have as well. And I think I mentioned this before, but in this game, unlike in the previous one, there is no damage reduction to you while you're in VATS. Meaning that you take full damage while in VATS, which is of course a potential danger. Especially when the turret sneaks up behind you, like that. I mean, it didn't really sneak up behind me, but you get the point. This is apparently some kind of a vault. We don't know exactly, you know, what kind of vault. But presumably not a Vault Tech one officially. Alright. Let's install the upgrade. And we level up. Perfect. Let's get some more into medicine. I think medicine's probably going to be useful in this. Science is okay for now. Lockpick's okay for now. Survival, probably don't really need. Energy weapons might not be a bad choice, just in case I get stuck using them at some point. And up that barter a little bit as well. So what do we want to take today? Most of that is not particularly great. We could get that. That seems useful, actually. Let's go with rapid reload. Seems like a fairly useful choice. And let's get on out of here. And the glorious army of Securitrons. I just got a prompt there. Hang on. Did I actually talk to them in some way? I definitely got a prompt there for a second. And let's get out of here.
Your work here is done. You have a very bright future.
Excellent. Let's do it. He says all of humanity has a brighter future. And he has his, like, benevolent, or his good ideas for trying to save the wasteland and all, so...
You've carried out Caesar's...
So he seems like he could be a logical choice overall, even if he's a little bit questionable on certain morals. Alright, we were heavily irradiated, so definitely need to get that treated. Definitely need to go buy supplies from a few places, all that kind of stuff. Probably should try to go recruit Eddie, EDE, whatever you wish to call him. Need to go recruit him at some point. Which I'm not sure I have all the materials yet that I need for that, but hopefully I'm close on that. It would be nice to have a follower. A little bit of backup, you know? And we get to choose how Benny dies. That should be a fun time.
Slaves aren't much.
But first, need to heal up a bit.
I felt the ground shake. There are rewards for doing as I command.
Vengeance!
Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. Consider...
And we now have a machete.
So, baby, what did you find?
Hundreds of Securitrons, and they're all upgraded.
So, all this... Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those Securitrons come pouring out on Judgment. So all you gotta do is talk to... Make Vegas a town...
I will do
I
so.
see.
We'll fight it out in the arena.
Machetes at 20... You're a class act, baby. Not to say...
No, we can do that. I don't mind fighting you man to man. I ain't no pussy. Even though my melee skill is rather low. Imagine if you were to just lose here and then just like all the plans are done for the Legion. Like then they have nothing that they can do at that point.
I'm hit!
Gladiator armor. Ooh, very cool. And there's no one even watching. This was supposed to be entertaining for people. Why are they not even watching? We will absolutely take his gun, though. Okay, so we've done that. So now... we need to head back to Mr. House. But first, stop at the gun runners. Actually, probably need to go to Good Springs as well. Get healed up and... de-radiated. And we're now over encumbered, which is fine. We can fix that here.
Welcome, sir.
I'm sure he's going to have stuff for me to buy. Alright, he has resupplied. So what has he got? Yep, he's got some upgrades now. Lever action shotgun, service rifle. What would I like to buy from you next? Sad, though, because there's a lot of stuff I'd like to have, and we can't have it yet. Once I get to a speech of 50, we can get the 44 Magnum, the better 44 Magnum. Take my dynamite, I don't want it. Take my knife, I don't need it. Cleaver. Machetes. Okay, we have pulse grenades, not EMP grenades. Yeah, you can have all the melee weapons, I don't need those anymore. And we have a couple cartons of cigarettes, a camera, a baseball. I don't remember where I picked that up from. Definitely don't need that many fission batteries. Hold on to the pressure cooker for now. Don't need that much scrap metal. Hold on to the scrap electronics and the sensor module, though, because I might need those. What would I like to own from him? Cowboy repeater. Ooh, we could get a hunting rifle. Hunting rifle would not be a bad choice at all, actually. Lever action shotgun. It would be a nice upgrade over the single shotgun. I haven't used it in a long time. Why not? We're not going to upgrade to the service rifle yet, though. I'm going to stick with the one that we currently have. Because in all honesty, we're going to get better options than the service rifle later, so not really worth it. You can have the single shotgun. Actually, you can take the machete as well. I don't know why I was keeping that. And we also probably need a bit of ammo, and we need to see what he's got selling in here. Let's see. Hunting rifle custom action, increased rate of fire. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure, why not? It's not too expensive. Sniper... Oh, it's a sniper rifle. We can't use that, unfortunately. Now, what you got for ammo for me? We're fine on 22 for now. Let's get some 308s so we actually can use that new rifle. Let's get a bunch of 10mm. We definitely need those. Buy a few 20-gauge shells as well. Why not? Get some 5.56s in there. Don't need 5mm. We'll buy some 9mm as well. Alright, so that part's done. So I think next I'm going to head over to Good Springs and go ahead and knock out their quest. And get healed up by the doctor as well. Might as well do that. Because I'm heavily irradiated and I have, like, no radiation supplies, which is probably not a good thing. Alright, so we have a lever-action shotgun now. We have a nice 9mm. What's the level needed for that? Nothing! Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. And we have our hunting rifle as well, so lots of power behind that. And we have a nice lever-action shotgun. Let's see what kind of stuff's for sale here now that I'm rich, now that I made it big in Vegas. Or he's just not going to be here. That's also a thing that can sometimes happen, I guess. I could steal his pistol if I wanted, but I'm not going to do that. Part of me wants to... no, that's actually not anything good. Hey, sweet. So yeah, we're going to go and knock out Ghost Town Gunfight real quick. It's an easy mission. Shouldn't take us more than a few minutes to knock out, get that extra XP going. I mean, you gotta go recruit Eddie. Gotta figure out if I have the materials for that or if I'm still missing anything. I might need one more sensor module to do it, though. So I want to say it's scrap metal, scrap electronic, and sensor module.
That's close enough. Sorry about... We got off to a...
There's a man looking for you. I can help.
Start with...
I wouldn't be too worried about that. I don't think it's going to be particularly difficult to do. A doctor's bag. Now, that's actually very useful. Especially if you were on a, on hardcore mode, because that's the only way to heal crippled limbs, aside from sleeping in an owned bed or going to an actual doctor. Whiskey, it's worth money. I am going to steal all of your stuff, because you don't seem too broken up about it, so... Yeah, he doesn't seem too upset about this, so I'm going to go ahead and loot everything here. Including the cash register of actual useful items. Carton of cigarette...
Hello?
Oh, crap. He's going to be pissed, isn't he?
That's mine.
Oops.
So what's going on?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
Oops. I thought we were about to get in the shootout there. I didn't realize that was yours, sir. I wouldn't have tried to take it. Although, how the hell did he see me taking it when he was supposedly asleep? Doc Mitchell is not going to be available for a couple more hours, so let's just sleep until morning. And there's a couple things we can do in here. Hey, Zinky. Hope y'all had a good Saturday. I didn't do too much. We can fix this. So now we have a 9mm SMG. I can create some stim packs. Very helpful. You can only do that once per thing. I need some radiation. Because I have taken a significant amount of damage from radiation. And I'll look into some medical supplies as well, because... You don't have any Radaway. How do you not have any Radaway? You're a doctor, and you're one of the more well-stocked doctors in this world. How the hell do you not have Radaway? Need to go back and finish the Fallout show. Heck yeah, better go do it soon too, because Season 2 premieres in just a couple of days. Okay, Chet, you betcha. Where are you? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay?
You looking to buy some supply?
It looked like he was, like, completely out of it. No weapons of any use. Didn't expect it. Maybe you have some Radaway? No? No Radaway. Well, what have you got in terms of mods? Anything of actual use? We have scrap metal and scrap electronics. We got the fission battery. See if he has a sensor module. If he does, I might actually take it. He does not. Okay, you're useless. Hey, Cassie. But yeah, only a few days away from the show. Can't frickin' wait. I'll be watching first episode on day one, that's for sure, on Tuesday night. And we can also recycle some drained ammo there, which is always useful. Recycling is good. Alright, so let's go talk to Sunny, if she's in here. She might actually not be in here. Oh, she is in here.
Hi there. Sticking around.
That was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone. However, between you, if you could convince Trudy to join us.
I mean, I really don't think it would be that hard.
Finally, there's a good
Yeah,
I don't think it would be that hard. I could take him on myself with no help.
Planning on taking on Joe? I was planning on sitting this one out. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see. While everyone does own a gun, we can.
Alright, let's go. Oh, and she's got a radio here that we could fix for her. I guess we have to talk to her about it first. Never mind. I haven't done that yet. Alright, Easy Pete is not going to give up his dynamite. He's the most annoying one to try to convince.
Howdy.
I don't think we have enough skill for it. How hard can it be? Just light him and throw. I mean, in reality, that's all you have to do. Just light it and throw it before it goes off in your hand. I've used fireworks before, many times. Alright, Chet, you betcha.
You looking to buy some supplies?
We are looking to take on the powder gangers.
You made your point. And,
That's fine. I'll just take whatever free stuff you can give me. I'll be doing most of the fighting myself, so that's totally fine. Uh, 100% the second world, almost done with the third world of Astrobot? I can't sleep in that one because it's owned. Wait, is that doctor's bag free? It is. Well, thank you for that.
How are you holding up?
Can you help
Seems like
us?
I'm not. I ain't got.
Sounds good. Alright, let's go. We are ready for a fight. Can I sleep in your big bed? Of course not. Didn't think so. Just wanted to try. In that one. Okay, awesome. So you're making good progress. It's not a super long game, obviously. And actually, this shotgun ain't gonna be doing a whole lot of good here, so let's try out our new hunting rifle. Hunting rifle's actually good in this game compared to Fallout 3. In Fallout 3, it was chambered in a .32 caliber round, which still to this day makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. No hunting rifle, no rifle marketed for hunting would ever be chambered in .32 caliber. That is a small, light pistol caliber. Can I sleep in your bed? Thank you, I appreciate it. And now we have our limbs restored, so that's good. And I'm breaking into the safe. I hope you don't mind. I know you don't, because it's not your stuff. I do apologize for stealing your 9mm rounds. That was a mistake on my part.
So what's going on? Did Sonny...
You're losing a guide? Okay, very good.
Well...
Let's do this.
Time to look alive.
Let's go. It's battle time, folks. Hey, T-Jade. It's time to do battle against the Powder Gangers. Pretty cool seeing the whole town come out and fight like this, but wiping out the Powder Gangers, of course, could be dangerous, but is of mutual interest to both of us here because it means that they leave this faction alone. Ooh, that was Joe, I think. I think that was their main baddie. They're not very good shots either, which is good. Of course, I'm not yet either, because my gun skill's kind of low in-game, of course. It's like 40 right now. Ooh, he's a bit far away. That's most of them. Headshot. Only 2 of them to go. And the Powder Gangers will never be happy with us, but that is totally okay because I will never deal with them. I will not work with them. Not looking forward to the DLC levels. Honestly, most of the DLC levels really aren't that hard. Joe Cobb, what you got for me? A big iron on your hip. He's got a big iron on his hip, folks. I will take the dynamite. I'll even take the rifle there, because I can use it to repair. He got a big iron on his hip. I don't even know if that's how that song goes. I don't want your crappy little single shotgun. It's barely even worth any money, so we're not gonna be taking that with us. Get rid of that lead pipe before it weighs me down too much. Oh, I don't have any armor on. It might be helpful to have some armor on. We have some leather armor, too, so I could sell that back at some point. Have any suit as well. Then I killed one that was back here somewhere. There he was. Man, his brain splattered all over the place. If I take too much dynamite, I'll be over-encumbered. Well, hello there, Mr. Powder Ganger. Say goodbye to your head. You just saw your friend's head get blown off by a shotgun. Do you really want to try attacking me with a baseball bat instead of running away? Reputation. I've already talked about that a little bit. Look at the gore! Good Springs idolizes me. Well, that was easy enough. Always an easy mission to do early on in the game. It's meant to be easy. The dynamite's going to weigh me down too much, so eat a bag of potato chips. Although I guess now the townsfolk have to do something with all the bodies and, like, remove them. I'm assuming no one in town actually died in that fight. At least I would hope not. It can happen, but it's pretty unlikely, pretty uncommon. Actually, where is everyone? That was my blood, I think. Oh, there he is.
I owe you a huge favor for this. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but
And he's now our friend.
Thanks again for all your
I
help.
think we can also play Caravan with him, before we forget what's a good place to coin farm. I don't think I ended up coin farming
It's
at
a
all.
two-player game.
Not
The
much, at
goal
least.
is to create Caravan. It's why you won't see Caravan in any Here, take this holotape. So,
Let's play a game of
don't
Caravan.
worry.
The game mode that literally makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I'm gonna tell you right now, this game absolutely makes no sense. Ooh, I could bet all my money on that. No, thank you. 55. All the caps in. Let's go. We're gonna play one hand of it, because I legitimately don't even remember how this game is played. Randomize. Why not at this point? I legitimately don't even remember how this is played. It's still one of the stupidest games I've ever seen, though. I want to say we're supposed to have a higher number, maybe, than him? Yeah, I legitimately don't know the rules of this at all, so... Or, no, we're trying to make actual hands, though, from what I remember. Okay, how'd you remove my card? So does the Jack remove their cards? Okay. Like I said, I legitimately have no idea how this game is actually played. Because I don't think the developers know how this game is played. If I play an ace on... I can't play an ace on that? Okay, what happens if I play an ace on that one? What does the Joker do? Okay. Sure. I legitimately have no idea what's even going on anymore. Okay, Queen doesn't seem to do anything. Sure. Again, I don't remember the rules at all. Okay, 5. And how long does this go on for? 21? Is that a good thing to have? 21? No, that's apparently not worth anything. Can I not put any more... Yeah, I legitimately have no idea what the hell is happening right now. I'm sure there was meant to be strategy to this, but honestly, I don't think the developers, again, had any clue what they were doing with this. And I think they just, like, made it up on, like, a dare or something. Okay, so we don't want to have over a certain amount. That's good to know, then. If I play a 9 on yours here... Okay, I can't play a 9 on yours. Where can I play a 9 at? Why can I not play my 9? Okay, let's try 2. Can I play it 2? Yes. Why does the ace randomly go up and... Again, I legitimately have no idea what the hell I'm doing right now. Because again, I don't think the developers had any idea what they were doing with this. Okay, what does the Joker do? Okay, I have no idea what that just did. Okay. came up with this game? That's what I want to know, is who came up with this game at Obsidian? Like, what the heck? Who came up with this? Is there a score that we're trying to get to or something? Sure, 24? Is the only thing funnier is 25? But that one's apparently over somehow? And how does someone win this game? That's what I don't know. Is like, does someone actually win this? Oh, 27's too high. Oh, okay. Maybe 25 is the max we can do? Yeah. Okay, I legitimately have no idea what the hell just happened. Yeah, I legitimately have no idea when the hell just happened. I wasn't expecting that to go well, but at the same time, like... It's clear that no one at Obsidian actually really considered the ideas of how that game should work. And they just put it in the game just to put it there. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it's funny that they would do that. But it's just annoying with the fact that we made up this whole game. Oh, this guy died. That's unfortunate for him. Okay, let me see what I need for him. Okay, 3 scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and scrap electronics. So I just need a sensor module, I think is all I still need. Oh, I haven't accessed that yet. I never actually used that Mojave delivery service thing. I'm not stealing from anyone because the person who owns all this is dead, I'm pretty sure. So we just need a sensor module now. He ain't gonna miss it. Whoever was here ain't gonna miss it. So we need a sensor module. Let's see if we can get one out here somewhere. But yeah, I have no idea what the hell happened in that minigame. I don't really understand why it's in the game. Have a drink. So eventually people are supposed to show up here at the casino. Do they not have any merchants in this town normally? They actually might not. Outside of maybe the casino. Dang. I thought... Yeah, they're supposed to have a merchant here or something. I'd like to do a little bit of trading. Yeah, getting this casino back online is one of the dumbest things in this game.
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared. Poof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
There's someone... Okay, for a second I thought she was actually standing at the table, but...
What are you doing here?
Oh, there they are!
I like to think... I don't know how long it'll be before the Legion crosses... Fuck. We heard Prim was ripe for the picking, so figured we could... We're just trying to put as many miles from NCR as we can. Our luck has gone south since we lost all of our money. But we've seen what the Legion does to people that survive their battles. And we heard
Which
they
is
made
fair
some
enough.
safety up in New Canaan. No fucking way. We're No biggie there. We've been
Just run and find
Maybe
some place
you're
to
right.
hide. Okay, we resolved that peacefully, which is good. That actually means we're going to be able to get this casino going again. And that's fun, because we actually have another place we can gamble now. I think we have to wait 3 in-game days until it goes active. Tomorrow's going to be 6 degrees. Oh, God, I'm sorry to hear that. My mom actually had to be in Chicago for work pretty recently, but she got there while it was still warmer, not absurdly cold. In fact, I need to see what the weather's going to look like down here. Yeah, it's been nice today. It's been in the 50s today, which is not bad at all for wintertime. Alright, so like I said, I think we have to wait 3 in-game days before this changes. What's our daily skip? Oh, yep, it's going to dip down tomorrow. Yep. Low of 18 tomorrow. No thank you. Low of 27 on Monday. Definitely no thank you. But then it's actually not that bad. Wow. This is going to be like one of the warmer Decembers we've had in a while, which is really surprising given how this year has been so mild with the weather. Because I know it's going to be snowing up in the mountains. I know we're definitely getting that up in the mountains. I think like Columbia area in the center part of the state's under some kind of cold or wind warning. 3 or 4 inches of snow. Ew. Just ew. I don't like snow. Well, I don't mind snow, especially if it gets me out of work, but I'm not a big snow person, for the most part. Cincinnati was too cold for me. Well, they should be bringing it back online any time now. I guess we don't actually need the fission batteries, so if I could sell those, that would be very useful. Okay, we got anyone in here to cashier yet? Nope. Okay. Yeah, this is still the most, like, ridiculously buggy casino to get access to. It's always been a mess. Much better. Water. Sparkling water. Fancy sparkling water. And it's still not reactivated, so that's unfortunate. I don't think I'm missing anything with this, am I? Is there something else I'm supposed to do to bring it back online?
Heard it was you brought the law.
Oh, I can sell to you. Okay, perfect. Oh, he's the guy I stole stuff from. Well, we're just not going to mention that part of life. Yeah, we're just not going to mention that part of life here. You can have that leather armor. And cigarettes, empty bottle. You can have the fission batteries. I don't need them anymore. Please tell me you might actually have a sensor module. That'd be amazing if you did. He does not.
Thanks.
Yeah, like I said before, this casino is so buggy. Getting a cold front as well. Oh, that's never fun. I don't like that. I don't like hearing that. I don't like cold. Now, we'll see what happens, because usually it's January and February that are our 2 cold months. Usually it's mostly those 2 months, more so than December. December's usually not that awful down here. And it's mostly January and February that end up being bad down here. And then there'll be like a random cold weekend in April as well, because that tends to happen.
Well, if it is... My problem is that I'm no longer... Slim's alright. I don't wish him no harm. Not everything is black.
Okay, but you could have become the sheriff if you wanted to. You chose not to. Because if you try to talk to him about it, he won't do it. So that's not my fault. No No sensor module anywhere around here, unfortunately. Not in any of the trash cans or anything. Alright, well, let's wait another 24 hours and see what happens. See if I can get the casino back online. I'd like to get the extra money. It's only like 5,000 caps. It's a cheap casino. Actually, it might be less than that.
Hello there. It's good to see you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this guy.
I'll tell it to you. Other there.
You can kill him for some extra caps or extra star caps, but I don't know if I really feel the need to do that because, in all honesty, I don't really care enough about that quest anyway, so... Okay, I know I have a mod for something. It's this, yep. "3 days until you leave for Pakistan. Hope the flight goes well, at least. Hope it's not... Oh, there we go. Yep. It's active now. Yeah, I hope the flight goes well for you.
Hey there.
I almost accidentally tried to steal from
Welcome to
them.
the King Vance. Can I help you with
Well,
exchange?
spring comes quick. Cold front from Canada. Birthday's in May, and 3 times it snowed on it. Oh, dang. If I have Legion money, I don't. Caps are the most consistent, so we actually have a casino going
So
here.
you're the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared.
We're, of course, just going to play some blackjack and win real quickly, I hope. Saw someone made a Lego Death Star mock that's way better than the one that Lego made. Oh, I'm not surprised at all that someone can make one better. 7 or 17? 20. Yeah, this casino's pretty cheap. I think it's only like... It's at most 5,000. It might actually be less than that. So we're going to quickly get kicked out of this one. 10. Double it. 20. $21. I'll take it. Yeah, they're already giving us our first comp.
Wow, this is our first hot streak since we opened.
20 free chips. That's an interesting comp. Well, you give me something I'd actually want. Okay, so it might only be like 3,000 here. 19? Yeah, it might only be like 3,000 here or something. The interior looks awesome, I'm sure. Yeah, it must only be like 3,000.
Keep on.
A stealth boy. Well, thank you very much for that. So yeah, this casino, easily the easiest to get kicked out of. It must be like 3,000 then. 19? $15? $21. Interior looks awesome, yep. And then thankfully it's the morning and it's just flurries, which isn't as bad, I guess. Ooh, that hurt. The casino's gonna be happy they got a little money back from me. 7, double it, why not? Oh, that's bad. I got very lucky on that.
You're the luckiest player I've ever seen.
Leather armor reinforced. Actually, that's not a bad reward. Not gonna lie, that's actually not a bad reward. Maybe it's only 2,500 then. It might only be 2,500. $13. Ew, I lost twice in a row. The casino's gonna be happy about that. I think my lucky streak has come to an end. Alright, 2,200. 17. Well, I would hold on that against a 4. And lose, but that's actually the correct play on that. 12. Man! What's going on with this casino? Sleeping a lot today, really tired from work. I slept pretty late today, for sure. Man! This casino is actually being more problematic than I thought it would be. This is usually the quickest one to get kicked out of. That worked. If it's 2,500, that'll do it. So yeah, not a super expensive casino to get kicked out of.
Sorry, you just went...
Again, though, in the real world, no
welcome
casino
to
is going to
the
kick you
dance.
out for
Can I
winning
help
too
you?
much, because it just, well, for the most part, it just doesn't actually happen. Alright, we're done here, so we just need to go get a sensor module, then we can have Eddie added to our group. I really want to have him in the group just because it would be nice to have a follower. I can actually slightly hear my dryer going off. I wonder if Chechu Betcha might have one. Let's see if Chet here has one. Isn't that the name of one of the guys in the Fallout show, though? Fallout Season 1? The other guy that's in the vault that, like, marries the blonde chick, or is getting with the blonde chick? Isn't that his name, Chet? I could be entirely wrong on that, but I feel like it sounds familiar. Do we need to get kicked out for any reason? Not today. There is a trophy for getting kicked out of all the ones on the strip.
That was a hell of...
But that's only the ones on the strip. However, getting the money from it is useful. I'm mostly doing it for the money. Dang, no sensor modules. Okay. Well... you don't really have a whole lot in the way of weapons mods either. Just a 9mm pistol extended mag. Which I don't actually need now that I've got Benny's pistol. Oh, that's an extreme close-up. Yeah, we don't have to get kicked out for any reason today. I'm just doing it for the money. Because you get lots of extra money for it. And I like having extra money to spend on stuff. Because things in this game are expensive compared to Fallout 3. I always joke about that. Like, this game, there's a super high inflation rate or something. More like the real world. Whereas in Fallout 3, you can buy a lot of stuff for pretty cheap. What does she have to say about the battle? Nothing much of importance. Ringo's still here. Good for him.
I'm glad that business is...
Maybe I already fixed the radio. I must have already fixed the radio then. Ooh, actually, let me...
Feeling thirsty?
Let me see what she's got for sale. I was just wondering. Yeah, it's for the money. You get a lot of money for doing that gambling, so she only has 8 items. Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's a great way to make money, so that's the main reason I was doing it. I want to get some extra money in. Ooh, that is some... Wow. For how... Wow. Surprised it's not something better than that. For how expensive it is, it doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, I know one plate... Oh, hello. I didn't know you were in here. I was looking to see if I could steal a sensor module, but I definitely can't when you're in there. Alright, well, if we want to steal a sensor module or get one very easily, I know an easy way to do it. Because I would like to have Eddie on the team just so I have some kind of backup. And in reality, we could go ahead and finish off the playthrough tonight if we really wanted to. I just have to switch to being independent. Just meet the boomers, run away, meet each of the 3 casinos, run away, meet the Great Khans, run away, meet the Brotherhood, do their first quest, run away.
Welcome, sir.
Go to the NCR substation, and then you're done. You might actually have something miscellaneous now that I look at it. Unfortunately, he does not, but silenced varmint rifle, yes, I will happily take that. I will take that. Oh, is he selling the brush gun now? Oh, he might be selling the brush gun now. He is not. Still selling a lot of the same stuff, actually. Okay, never mind. I was hoping he was selling something better. Well... I guess I could sell this armor, but I don't know if there's really a reason to do that, because it might be nice to have an extra suit of armor just in case we need it. I do wish we could get some Rataway, though. I still find it ridiculous how I've seen so little of that in this game so far. Have the wine. I don't like wine anyway. Alright, so we have a couple of weapons we can mod now, but still no sensor module. Which, again, I'd really like to have that before we really go any further. Because it's very useful. I wonder where else I could trade at, actually. Can't really trade at Prim or Nipton or anything. Could go up and around there, but that would be probably a waste of time. I guess we could go to... you know what? Let's just go on into the strip. Or, actually, no. What we'll do is instead, we will go ahead and do the couple of easy quests on the strip. These take very little time. Yeah, I can knock these out in a few minutes. These are both easy. Also, fun thing about this game, when it comes to followers, you can actually potentially have up to 4 at once for a group of 5 total. To do that, you have to have either Eddie or Rex, and then any human. But once you have both of them... Oh. Hello. Whoa! He doesn't usually go after the other guy. Yeah, once you do that... I'll sell that, actually. Another one. To get those, then you have to have the NCR emergency radio that you only get when you're in good standing with the NCR. And once you have that, you can get another ally. And then you can get one more in Freeside. You can hire a bodyguard. So it's possible to have 4 of them following you at once, which is pretty neato.
Playing debt collector for the...
Would you happen to know where I can find a sex bot? The Garretts want to satisfy certain customers.
You want to... Just what? I don't know of any. Alright. Come back in a...
Sounds good. And do you have a sensor module? If you do, you don't. You really don't have much in stock at all anyway. Dang. Yeah, you really don't have anything much in stock at all.
Welcome back.
Let's browse the special inventory. Still love how that door
Like
is.
I always say,
Alright, let's see what you've got that I might want. Ooh, the grenade machine gun. I don't really like that thing that much, though. Really doesn't have anything in the way of weapons. But for ammo, that I might look into. Yeah, I'll buy some ammo off of you. We got plenty of 20 gauge rounds for now. Actually, no, they're cheap. Might as well. Yeah, I'll buy some ammo off of you. Don't trust the sex bot. Ooh, we get to see the sex bot's love scene in this game. I hate that I have to say that out loud, but that's something that we're going to experience here very soon. Okay, so which one am I currently doing? Debt collector. So this one, I think two of them are... No, one of them's out here, and the other two are in here. I honestly suspect we're not that far away from actually having sex bots as a real-world thing.
How are you today, Santi?
He warned that you were a smooth talker.
Santiago.
Santiago is dead if he not cough up what he owe Garrett.
Sir, Santiago.
Punch him in face.
Ow. Okay.
That works.
I'm honored that...
Excellent. So I steal your caps here, but you also get to go work for them. Which is a-okay. Now this, of course, is a trap. A very obvious trap. But we're going to go talk to him anyway. Because he normally calls for your help.
Check it out. Between the...
Good job. You got yourself and all your friends killed, so... What accent was that? I love how they're trying to attack when they only have, like, pool cues and stuff, whereas clearly I have guns, and a lot of them.
Come on!
You have pool cues. Those can't even get through my armor. Even your... Whatever you're carrying, tire iron can't get through my armor. Idiots. Wasting my time. I'm not even sure your stuff's gonna sell that well. But yeah, we get to see the sex bot soon. His name is Fisto. Yeah, I feel like we're honestly not that far away from having legitimate sex bots in the real world. I mean, Detroit Become Human had them in the 2030s. And I think there's already heavy development of them in the real world, so...
Hey, man. Whoa, yeah. Okay. I won't.
I won't kill you. You're not my enemy. You hope we don't. Well, unfortunately, it's going to be a thing that happens. I can pretty much guarantee it's going to be a thing that happens. And I don't know how many more years it's going to take for it to come true, but it's going to be a thing that happens. Natural progression of technology. Okay, Okay, so we should still be on, yep, Lady Jane, so let's go find her. Unfortunately, it's going to be a thing someday. Steakhouse. Love a good steak. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen regardless of what we do, so... And by the way, in Detroit Become Human, they can hire, or they can own a home robot for like $8,000, which probably by that point is going to be like $4,000 today. Which is really crazy, because that's like less than a used car would cost.
Hello.
And they cook
Lovely
and
to
clean and do all that stuff.
If someone were... I'm sure at this...
Sensor modules, let's go. You actually gave me sensor modules. I will happily take that. Level up. Get barter up a little bit. Let's get guns up to 50. The rest into lockpick. You only get perks every other level. Let's say legalize prostitution just for the sake of them wanting to make money as an income. Yeah, prostitution laws are weird. Like, in a lot of countries, it's apparently, like, it's illegal to buy sexual services, but it's legal to sell them. So, like, only the person that buys gets in trouble, potentially. Which seems like a really weird law. Okay, so let's head on in here and turn in at least part of the quest, get some money, get some reputation, all that good stuff.
Yep. I hear Benny went missing.
I killed him. That's what happened.
I don't care how you... That son of a...
Sounds good.
Good.
And what can I sell to you to make up for that? Lead pipe that I don't need. Sledgehammer that I don't need. Straight razor I don't need. Wasteland outfits that I definitely don't need because they're junk. Small amounts of money for them, though, so I'll take it. Sell off those cigarettes. Sell the clipboard. Sell the metal spoon. The cigarettes. Sell a couple of sensor modules. Alright, I'll take the money.
Satisfied customer.
And for you, I have one of your people.
That honey map? Those...
That's one of them. For the girls, easy to make the money. Oh, for sure. I mean, they already do it on OnlyFans, so... I don't really know if they need a whole lot of help with it. Okay, so now that we actually have what we need... I am going to run back to Prim real quick and recruit Eddie. I'd like to have a follower. It'll make life easier. Alright, let's get Eddie in here. Never pay for OnlyFans. Oh, I wouldn't either. But a lot of them make money off of that these days. Which I saw some story that was hilarious. That was like... some woman on OnlyFans gifted her biggest paying person like a Lamborghini or something that was worth hundreds of thousands of dollars because he had given her like $600,000. And then he supposedly did a chargeback and got the money back and got to keep the car afterward. Which, let's be honest here, that's pretty fucking hilarious. So she's out $600,000 and a nice fancy Lamborghini or whatever it is. If that's actually true, that'd be hilarious. That would actually be amazing if that was true. That would legitimately be amazing. Because Bonnie Blue didn't get punished. She has to pay like a $10 fine, $10 or $20 fine, and not go back to the country. So she got off super easy, of course. Because God forbid we actually punish them for doing illegal shit.
Huh. So the...
I'm not really scared of you, sir. Goodbye. Yeah, she cooked herself, but she really didn't get in trouble for it. She's paying $10 or $20 fine. I'll sell the caravan shotgun, sure, why not? Yeah, just literally paying a $10 or $20 fine and then gets kicked out of the country for a while. Tell me all that the dude got to see what she looks like without clothes. One in all three. Yeah, he did, technically, for that other one. I'd say he got off very well, if that's all true. I don't know if any of that's actually true or not. I read it on the internet, so there's no guarantee it's true. But if it is, that'd be absolutely fucking hilarious.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Like, that'd be like the greatest revenge story ever. And like the biggest, like, failure for the OnlyFans people ever, alongside having Bonnie Blue on there. Okay, so we can quickly go turn in this one, but honestly there's no point in doing that yet. We might as well just go ahead and finish off the rest of the quest first. And then just go back all at once. So, let's go ahead and head to the Followers of the Apocalypse area. I think there's supposed to be a mission we can do for them that I haven't started yet. Alright, Followers of the Apocalypse. We need to speak with you right now. Well, it's not necessarily desperate, but I'd like to speak with you.
Howdy.
We have to go through her dialogue here.
I'm all booting.
Turns out there are customers looking for you.
What am I?
One of the employee perks is a discount.
Now you're talking. Tell the...
Excellent.
Hey.
So that's 2 down. Arcade Gannon, he's an interesting character. He is a bit of an important character if you want to get certain things to happen. He has ties to the Enclave.
But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies. I'm enthusiastic about helping people.
And he speaks a bit of Caesar's language.
Cato to suit his purpose. It's unfortunate that the language... Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same... If you said... Oh, if Agave and...
But he also has ties to the Enclave.
Not...
And if you work with him... we need a higher speech skill for him. Okay, so we can't get him here yet. We can recruit him later if we really want to, but not super important or anything like that. And I don't know where the main girl is. What's her name? Julia or Julie? Don't understand how he got 600 back. Yeah, I don't get that part either. I don't know how that would be possible unless you did it all at once and then called it a chargeback, but I feel like... What the heck? Oh, that's the lady from earlier, isn't it? So yeah, like, you'd have to do all 600,000 pretty much at once, or like 300,000 twice in a short period of time, which I don't know how the bank would authorize that unless you're a really, really high-level client of theirs. Like you won Squid Game level clientele. Only way I can really think of that being a possibility. Okay, yeah, we can talk to Julie in there about, like, helping with the addicts in Freeside, but that's not really super useful, so it's a side quest, but it's not one of the more useful ones overall, so we're going to go ahead and wait for Mick and Ralph to get our holotape ready for the special bot, the very special type of robot. Yeah, if all that story's true, then he definitely did very well, but I honestly don't know how true that actual story is. I just read it somewhere. Alright, is my special tape ready?
Yep.
Thank you. My special extra secret tape is ready. And do I have the mission currently equipped? Yep, we do. Okay, now we need to go find the pleasure bot. Oh, hello. I'm not particularly scared of you. You get shot in the chest with a 20 gauge, it's probably still going to kill you, by the way. Alright, let's head on over and meet our new friend. If you pickpocket that kid, you can get a unique weapon. It's the thing that's used to call down the orbital strike from the Helios 1 station, but it's the most broken thing in existence. For those who have done that quest, you know it's like the most broken weapon in any Fallout game in terms of, like, not broken in terms of being, like, making the game super easy. It's broken in terms of actually being broken and not actually functioning most of the time. And after a while in the playthrough, it just completely stops working, which is always fun. Alright, so we're about to enter a little robo-factory. Ooh, you know what we could do, though? We could go big iron on our hip. We got a big iron on our hip. I don't know how that song goes, because that's an old meme from my younger days, like 5 years ago, I think. We're gonna go with the big iron on our hip. Again, I have no idea if that's actually how that goes. We're gonna go through the door with the big iron on our hip. Perfect music from Eddie, by the way. Just pull a revolver ocelot in here. Okay, that actually went surprisingly well. What a stupid revolver design. This is an old-style revolver design that you really don't want to have in any sort of wartime scenario. Okay, that went surprisingly well. We can get a lot of junk in here, by the way, so... It's the big iron. And it's a dead rat or two. Man, this thing fires slowly. Yeah, it's an old school single action revolver, so of course it fires slowly, but still. Ooh, steam gauges are a little bit less worth it. Sensor modules are pretty worthwhile. I can sell those for a pretty good profit. Pilot lights aren't really worth that much. Sensor modules, though, are worth good money. Yeah, steam gauge assemblies are not particularly worth the money. Turpentines are really not worth the money. We'll take them sensor modules. We'll go sell those. Was like I saw Revolver Ocelot's dance in Metal Gear Delta, and it's so dumb. I call it the Revolver dance. It's when he's like loading and reloading his revolvers in like the first time you fight him. I feel like it would fit well with various music tracks for some reason. Grab those. Ooh, that's a big-ass rat. Scrap metal I don't need. I will take all of those, though. Bobby pin, always. Oh, I don't have a high enough lockpick skill for that. Well, that's unfortunate. All the scrap metal in the world, though, if you want it. Nothing there, just conversions. Anything to reload here? Nope. Alright, energy cells are good. Uh-oh. It's time to meet Fisto! Who's ready to meet Fisto? I'm certainly not. Hello, Fisto.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That's a mouthful. Let's shorten it to Fisto.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
What? Why must I assume the position? I suppose I should test you out before I hand you over to the Garretts.
Servos active.
Yeah, I really don't want to know what's happening during this encounter.
Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
I can't feel my legs.
Numbness will subside.
I don't know why you would lose your legs.
Yes.
I don't know why you would lose access to being able to feel your legs, but I'm not sure I really want to know. Still one of the greatest lines of dialogue in a Fallout game. They actually put that into a game. He did a cavity search. He sure did. And now...
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting Ponce.
This is specific to the Wild Wasteland trait. You get attacked by 3 old ladies with rolling pins. For some reason. It's a Wild Wasteland thing, so I guess it kind of makes sense in that way. Well, that was unpleasant. But we've done everything we need to, so we can actually head back to... No, not to there. He did a cavity search. Now, I'm going to take my finger and jam it in his butthole. That's a South Park thing. I'm going to take my finger and jam it in his butthole. I can't do an Australian accent because it was a Steve Irwin parody back a long, long time ago. You searched it up, the robot had a... I'm almost worried why you searched that. And what you found if searching that is what I'm more worried about.
Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush.
Why would it make all those noises, though? That's my bigger question, is why would it make all those noises? Why? That's not something I want to hear. That will now haunt our nightmares forever.
I heard Benny sent his goons.
Here's his hat.
And for your reward, here's one. You can have
And
the
she gives us
corner-
a free room, which is always nice. Accepted in Freeside, let's go.
Some guys were in here earlier saying you...
I did. I found the sex bot.
You did?
He's been looking for one for
Looking
years.
for one of those for years. For my
He's a heavy-duty piece of equipment.
Hey, I'm amazed you even... Here is double for your trouble.
Clearly it means he was the one that wanted him.
It is. It will? My God.
I'm very worried about you, sir.
It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Nah, forget it.
Well, we know that you're the one that wants it.
A she, huh? Hell, who knows? Looks like...
I love the XP and the money from it. You're more surprised at how YouTube chat allowed it? Yeah, that is a good question. Alright, let's get lockpick up to 50. Okay, Mysterious Stranger is super buggy in this game. Honestly, not a lot of these perks are all that good. Yeah, that's useful. That's probably the most useful thing we have here. Not a lot of good stuff in that
Some
set
gamblers
there.
came. Caps up front.
Okay, so what can I sell off to you? The caravan shot... Oh, you don't have a whole lot of money, do you? Yeah, you really don't have a lot of money. Let's sell to your brother, husband...
So Benny went MIA?
I don't know what he is. Oh, does they share the same thing? Look at that. I didn't actually know that. Yeah, I didn't realize they shared the same thing. Well, here's 2 rolling pins and a switchblade. That should lower the weight a little bit. That's fine, you can have it.
Thanks.
That sensor module, or that steam gauge assembly is way too over-encumbering. Makes sense the robot's named Fisto, so we can all make out what it means. Yep, exactly. Okay, so 2 quests done there, lots of money for us. There is still a talent pool that we can do. And I believe there's someone in this area that we can recruit. Yeah, he's in here. Might as well recruit him. It's easy money. Once we get up to speech of 50, we can go talk to the guy that's way outside of the city because we get a good gun out of it.
Whoa, baby. What? You mean you're not... Either you need to get...
They can't be paying you that much.
Too bad I got this iron... Huh.
They should like me at this point, so I'll be happy to get you out of that contract, because we'll get more money out of it
Yeah,
regardless.
Now, you see, you should...
100. That's not bad.
Well, I see that... What?
Yeah, 100 bottle caps, I can do that all day. I'll get more than that for selling him to the tops.
Any luck with Garrett yet?
Yeah, that's not that expensive. I can sell you out of that, no problem. 100 caps is not a lot in this game at all. So then he has 2 things on there, and then one of those is the guy that we want to talk to later. I think it's this one, but I'm not entirely sure. So don't really want to do that until we get to speech of 50. So at this point, we might as well go ahead and talk to Mr. House. Not really anything better to do at the moment, so let's go talk to Mr. House. Forward the story a little bit. Get some XP. Get that speech up to 50, then we can recruit the other 2 people, or the other, 3 people. We can recruit the one that's on the strip right now, too. We might as well go ahead and get him.
I heard some squatters talking about some fancy pants rangers.
You won't need the NCR that much longer now that we're going to have an upgraded Securitron army. So that wants us to talk to Mr. House, but actually before we do that, let's just go ahead and do this next part of Talent Pool. And just knock it out while we're here.
It's hard to sleep in this place. Hey, come on, pal. Yeah?
Don't sell yourself short. You're worth more than that, dude. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. House. 2 more to go recruit later on. We'll deal with them later. Once we have that higher speech skill, we'll deal with them.
Where to, partner?
We're gonna go talk to Mr. House. Eddie will show up somewhere. I can't remember where they put him at. Do I have a snow globe right now?
Just please.
I do.
You do.
I'll take the extra 2,000 caps. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
I take it you've come. Such a... Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little... That's where the chip was printed. On October 22nd, 27.
Of course, the day before the nuclear war happened.
A great deal shall... At the moment, however, what you see...
Sounds good to me. Just watch something happen is easy enough. I side with you, Mr. Benevolent Dictator. I will side with you, benevolent dictator, sir.
The titanium alloy housing that protects its
Yeah, they should easily be defended against small arms fire. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to get the Lego Disney Castle set this year because it's retiring. That's not happening. $400. Ooh, yeah, that's a bit pricey for a Lego set.
And for close range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this is probably already here. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons.
What are their primaries?
Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS.
Uh-oh.
The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability...
So they now have missiles.
And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher.
And a grenade launcher.
Close
And an auto repair system.
onboard auto repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return
And there were so many of them.
We have much to discuss.
Yes, we do, because I'm siding with you in this playthrough, and we're going to build a better world. Next part, the most detailed Hogwarts castle. It's the hospital wing. Oh, nice.
To the basement are... I've since broadcast the upgrade to every...
What happens next?
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitude.
As you wish.
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called... Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If not, then I want to make sure that the boomers don't...
Sounds like a good choice.
Recently, one of my roaming...
Sounds like a good choice. Alright, speech is good. Alright. It's gonna be $100. Find about 900 pieces for $100 is not that bad by LEGO standards, especially in the modern day. It's really not that bad at all, actually. Knocked out my headphones there. Okay, so it's time to start meeting the other factions. First one's the Boomers, which I usually work with because they're cool. They're real chill. They're good people. They're just trying to protect their territory. Although now that we have the speech skill, we might as well go ahead and recruit the other two people for this quest. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. We might as well go ahead and get them. Easy XP, easy money, all that kind of good stuff. Oh, because Hostel's here. Or that could just be Eddie's, like, long-distance ability to see things, which is really, really useful. Not gonna lie, that's why Perception's so useless in this game, because you can get Eddie so early. But he'll show you enemies from super, super far away. So yeah, Eddie's a little bit overpowered in that sense. Harry Potter typically has a better price ratio than... Yeah, it definitely does. These Harry Potter fans only buy them for the build, unlike Star Wars, where it's the minifigures. That's potentially true as well. I only have 1 or 2 Harry Potter sets, though. Alright, let's discover this location. We can't do anything with it yet. We don't have a key to this yet. But might as well at least discover it. And we haven't saved in a while, so let's go ahead and save. Alright, keep going straight. I'm not sure which one's which, but we'll meet one of them here. Don't think it's good for investments. Probably not, unless you had like a really rare set or really rare minifigure from like the early LEGO Harry Potter days. Maybe then it could be. Because I still have that one that's from like Sorcerer's Stone, I believe it is, that's like Harry and Voldemort. And the Sorcerer's Stone, I think, is all that it is. Or I could be entirely wrong and don't have that set, so don't take my word for that. I might be entirely wrong. But I think I have that. You also have that one? Okay, so maybe that is the one I have, but I honestly don't fully remember. Actually, Professor Quirrell, but pretty much Voldemort. Okay, then, yeah, so I don't know if that's the one I have or not. I had a trading post. We could recruit Veronica, but that's going to be a problem because we have to blow up the Brotherhood of Steel on this playthrough. Almost there. It's actually the first LEGO minifigure to get a double-sided head. Oh, that might actually be worth something then. That's good to know. Yeah, that might actually be worth something. If it was the first one to have a double head. Maybe not much, but at least a little more than a normal minifigure.
I've heard. Howdy there, partner.
This is an interesting character. This guy is hinted at being the mysterious stranger. It's Barter.
No apologies.
It's Barter. Dang it. I thought it was Speech. It's Barter. Oops. Well, we have the general area unlocked. We'll go get him later. It's Barter though. I thought it was Speech. Makes sense. It's literally two heads. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so it's Barter, not Speech. So we'll get him later. I'm not missing out on his unique gun. It's one of the best ones in the game. Or one of my favorites in the game, at least. I guess we could go get rid of the aliens at some point as well and get the alien blaster. And it's 200 shots or whatever it is that you get in the game. You have that one displayed in the living room? Oh, nice. Okay, we have enemies incoming. I don't know where they are, but we'll deal with them. Okay, we're just gonna kill people's Brahmin. I don't think we're actually killing anything that's actually hostile here. Eddie, I don't think you needed to kill those things. Maybe we did. Maybe they are hostile. You would think that they were owned by someone, though. It seems like they would be. Well, let's keep going. Rest of your Harry Potter stuff's displayed in the basement. Gotcha. Nice small set to have. Do eventually want to make the complete castle. And that'd be awesome to see. Okay, sometimes you can get a unique BB gun here. It's not always here, though, and it might not be here since we took the Wild Wasteland perk. Or trait, I mean. Yep, I don't think it's here. Yep, it's somewhere else. Because we took the Wild Wasteland trait, so it's somewhere else. Berserk on Legos. I'm gonna get some mileage this month, so I might actually go Berserk on Legos after that. Having to drive extra mileage. Because we pay relatively well for mileage, but they did just recently downgrade the amount that we, or the amount of miles to certain places, which is kind of bullshit.
Whoa there, pal. Well, I know.
Let's do a wager. I'll do it.
Okay.
I can get the money back, so it's fine. Because I'll get the money back, so it's okay. I don't see anything wrong with that. I like your terms, sir. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back, and we will continue on, and we will make it to the boomers. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's go. We saved. Let's hope for some good luck here. It's pure luck as to whether or not you actually survive this, by the way. I don't know how they see me just going around the corner there. It's pure luck. I may die here. That actually went surprisingly well. That went better than I expected. Need to focus on increasing money through stock market. Fair enough, fair enough. Make enough money there, you can buy all the Legos you want. And then get taxed, of course. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of it. Hopefully they actually do away with the income tax for those making under 100 or 150,000, whatever it is they currently said.
Hold it right there. Don't. But I had you zero. Move them up. Then just.
I didn't come here to
I'll
assault
take
you.
this from here. I'm Raquel, Master at.
That's America for you, yep. Taxes and taxes and death. Yeah, didn't exactly roll out a red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for except you. There's some. Oh.
I really should not be agreeing to be here to help you after you did that to me.
Hey.
But you know what? We'll do it. We'll be nice. Their quest doesn't take super long to do, so... we'll do it. We'll do it. If we wanted to go independent, we wouldn't have to worry about this, but... we're not going independent on this run. Because again, independent's boring. Yeah, independent's rather boring. You also never run out of debt, as it increases every single year. Oh yeah, most likely it will. But I feel... isn't like the entire world in debt right now? To some degree? Where it's like everyone's in debt?
Hello.
Oh yeah, I should probably speak to the doctor before I try to treat anyone.
Don't apologize.
I am not going to,
Later.
hurt them by not being able to help. I'm not going to accidentally hurt them by not being qualified enough to help. There are other ways we can help, though. There's a few very easy missions here. The one with the ants that eat the gunpowder is always fun. Alright, we have an easy mission here. This is probably the easiest one. He will tell us about the history of his people.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own.
I mean, you kill 43 of them to lose one of your own. That's actually not that bad. That's a pretty good KD. That's a 43 to 1 KD. That's pretty good.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates.
Except for me, of course.
Until... but... not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many...
Don't get manipulate us on certain things like expensive healthcare and no reason for getting fired or no mandatory PTO and stuff, yeah. And like my company has a really shitty PTO policy.
This last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Not really, but...
now that you know the story of...
why did they leave the vault?
And several automatic... the savages of the waste...
Atomic, sir.
That's exactly right. And if... now listen...
You can be very insulting to them, which is hilarious.
Lawyer, it seems that
I will help you find the bomber at some point.
I wish.
And they like us now to some degree. We will also take their snow globe. Say there's two types of people you can never trust. One of them is an employer and the other is government. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it is. That's very accurate. Those are very accurate. Nellis Hangars. This is going to allow us to talk to a few people, including the guy that has the girlfriend in the other settlement.
I hope Pearl knows what...
I'm looking to make myself useful.
There have to be spare parts somewhere around.
Sounds good.
Morning.
Okay, maybe the other guy isn't here. Maybe he's in a different... He must be in a different building. Well, that's locked, but it's not like a hostile lock, so it's not a bad thing if we open it. Oh, it's just crew quarters. Well, what's the big deal about going into there? Like, what's the problem with that? I mean, clearly it wasn't hostile for doing so. What do you think will happen in the next few decades? I don't know. Probably civil war, if we're being completely honest. I hate saying it, but it seems ever more likely. We have a useless rhino-filled Congress that refuses to pass Trump's agenda.
I can take
You
care of
get
that
wiped out in
robot
the
problem.
midterms if they continue
See you,
refusing
the
it.
outsider.
It's just an undercover coup to wipe us out, to fight against us. Ooh, there is something else in here we can do, though. So unless they actually start passing shit in the next year, we're screwed. Okay, so now that we're out here, a few different places to go to. I know where the solar panels are. I've done that a million times over. Yeah, it's like really just either we nuke the filibuster now and actually start passing Trump's agenda and we're good to go at that point, or our rhinos keep refusing to do so, keep betraying the country, we get wiped out in the midterms, and the Dems destroy the filibuster and do all the other illegal communist shit they plan on doing. And at that point, our country is lost forever. Outside of civil war, which unfortunately might be the only way out of this at this point. One day we're gonna have a new president that'll open doors and... Yeah, the next Democrat will. Next Democrat president, if that ever happens again, will be the one that does all that. Absolutely correct. They'll open up the borders, they'll let every single person in across the world, they'll give them all the right to vote almost immediately.
They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was... Loyal's been working...
That is a bit of a dangerous one, by the way. I would rather go ahead and talk to... Why is Eddie in such bad shape? Okay, let's go talk to Loyal about that, just because that's kind of an annoying one to do without his little thing that stops them from eating the fucking gunpowder. Because if they start eating the gunpowder, then we run into a major problem. The more of them we can kill with him, the better. Because when they start eating the gunpowder, it becomes a problem. Now, I don't really understand what would possess ants to eat gunpowder. I feel like that probably wouldn't be a very nutritious snack for them, but still. Yeah, the next dem would do all of that, so that's either going to trigger full-blown communist takeover of the country, or it's going to trigger a civil war.
What is it, outsider? I started building. If you...
I'm willing to take the risk. It's a hell of a lot safer than trying to fight them normally. Oh yeah, Obama deported way more. So did the first Bush. Or, no, second Bush did. First Bush let him in, but second Bush deported a lot of them. And so did Obama. Now, to be fair, a lot of them were people that they turned away at the border, more so than anything else. But even so, yeah. And after Biden let in literally 20 million of them, we have to be a little bit more strict with our tactics, because Biden let 20 million of them over the border. So now there's about 50 million of them in the country, so we have to be a little more strict with everything. It's just how it is. People want to be mad about how they're being removed. Maybe they should have been mad about how they let 20 million of them into the country in 4 years. But no, they can't be mad about that. Nope, that was okay. It's because the Dems don't care. They want the extra votes. That's all that matters to them, is the votes. They don't care if they destroy the country in the process. They don't care who it hurts. They don't care how many of us get killed from it. Oh, it's an ant. Thankfully, we are not using something laser designated, so we shouldn't have to worry too much here. We do have to be careful here, though, because it is very easy to screw this one up. This is one that I have screwed up a number of times before. That's a bit of a fall, too. Can I fall into this and be okay? Oh, we're okay. Eddie making his music. So turn those off. And now... Is this where I plant this thing at? Ammo, weapon, cool, great. Or did I just wipe them all out by accident? I might have just done something by accident and not get the chance to shoot all of them. Okay, I might not have done that correctly. Yeah, I may have done that incorrectly, based on the way I was trying to do it. Well, now I'm slightly confused. Oh, but I don't like Eddie being in here, though, because he's gonna set something off with his damn laser. I didn't even think about that. He's gonna set something off with his laser. I didn't even think about that. Oh, this could be very bad. This could be very, very bad. I didn't even think about that. This could actually be very bad. Well, we'll see if we survive this. I can't guarantee anything, given the fact that Eddie's here. Oh yeah, the fact that we have 50 million illegals here has caused everything to increase in cost. That's what people don't want to acknowledge. Having 50 million extra people here increases the cost of living. Any person with a brain cell that works would realize that, but no, our opposition does not realize that or don't care and actually support it. Because they live in their gated communities where they don't have to worry about this kind of stuff. They don't care about the rest of us. Never have. Let's not accidentally shoot the missile there. Again, I didn't think about that with Eddie being here, is that he might accidentally shoot something. Somehow we're still alive here, which is honestly surprising. There's not that many more of them down here either. Finish the Spec Ops missions on Veteran, now onto the... Oh, very nicely done. Nicely done on that. Very well done. I assume you mean Modern Warfare 3, right? God, Eddie's shooting him with a laser. Oh yeah, there's gonna have to be a lot of depopulation. Yep, I saw that one coming. Okay, you know what? I saw that coming, but I'm actually surprised it took as long as it did. I will not bring Eddie down there next time. Okay, Eddie, you are going to be more of a pain than anything else, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you back out to Nellis here. But yeah, they're going to need to deport a lot more people, and we're moving kind of slowly on it. We've deported, like, what, 2.5 million in the last year? That's a great start, but it's definitely not enough. Alright, so this time Eddie is not here to cause problems. Because I probably should have realized that would be a potential issue, but for some reason I didn't think about it. Okay, get both of those. And then plant the sonic emitter and activate. And that should kill all the ants, right? Yep, it did. Perfect. So that worked well. That worked well. Reactivate the power. And we're good. Okay, that went a lot better that time than it did the first time, and there is stuff down here for us to steal, so let's start looking around. There's a few good things down here for me. Yeah, there's several good items down here. We have some 308 ammo, some 5mm ammo. Ammo, of course, does not have weight on this difficulty. Take that, the grenades. There is the thump down here that I need to go grab as well. Ammo and ammo. We like ammo. Lots and lots of ammo. Lots of explosive ammo. Even though explosives are kind of crappy in this game and really one of the most useless items. Missiles and a fat man, so I'm not going to complain about any of that. 5.56 ammo. 44 Magnum ammo. A mini nuke. Let's go. I like what I collected there. Now we're going to head over here and make sure we grab the items here. The thump. Certainly not going to miss out on a free grenade launcher, even if it's not one of the better ones. Some of those were brutal, especially the 2 co-op ones and server crash. Okay, so you're talking Modern Warfare 3, right? Because, like, I feel like I struggled more with some of the stuff in Modern Warfare 2 than in Modern Warfare 3, but Modern Warfare 3 had a few challenging ones for sure. Don't get me wrong. Make the population 300 million. Yeah, it's going to have to go down a lot. Got a lot of people that need to get kicked out for it to happen. And we're going to need a Congress that actually starts doing what Trump says if we're ever going to have it happen. Oh, he's got an assault rifle. Let's go. We got a new weapon. Drop the combat knife. Those actually weigh anything? Yeah, they actually do. The boomer stuff isn't worth a lot, but... Drop the empty bottles. Those are useless. Keep the sensor modules. Alright, that's better. MW2 was way harder than 3. It definitely was for me. And that's true. We will have less boomers within the next 10 to 15 or 20 years. I'll be glad when the one that runs my company goes away. Because we'll be in way better shape when that happens. So we now have an assault rifle, which is good. Those weapons can work in this game. They're not the best thing in the world because I think it only uses like 5mm or something, so it's not all that powerful compared to some of them. Don't think you're going for the OG Modern Warfare 2 plat 2 times the number of missions. It does, but like a lot of the missions really are not that hard. It's just a handful of them that are really bad, especially in the later tiers. Like, most of them you can get through with a little bit of practice. It's just some of the ones in, like, D and E tiers that are hard. Delta and Echo tiers that are really hard. And I ended up cheesing the explosive one. The one where you have to kill 10 juggernauts using explosives. I ended up cheesing that one in a really, really weird way. It took like an hour to do, but it worked. Where your second player goes down with a pistol consistently and just shoots him with a pistol.
I see the power's back on. I'll tell.
Okay, we're liked by the boomers. That's good. Gen Z and millennials aren't having as many kids. Yeah, population won't keep rising, and as long as we kick out the ones that shouldn't be here, things should end up being a lot better off. Okay, so this is Crimson Caravan Company, correct? Yep. Let's go talk to the Crimson Caravan Company and get this person to join up, and that should be enough to get the boomers to like us enough. If only the real boomers liked us. Yeah, if only. But we're forging new relations with Japan, which is a good thing. Japan is like probably our best ally at this point. And Japan is amazing. There's a lot of things I absolutely loved about Japan compared to here. Unfortunately, if I say them out loud, I'll get canceled for it, most likely.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support.
You should go talk to Blake or... Nice looking...
I am here to help you. Yep, I'm here to help you. Yeah, there's a lot of amazing things about Japan. And if I win that $1 billion lottery tonight, I'm definitely just gonna move to Japan for a few years. Not give up, like, U.S. citizenship or anything like that, but just, like, go move to Japan on an expat visa for the next 5 years. And just enjoy life. Get healthier, get a pretty Japanese wife, all that kind of good stuff. As their women are among the most beautiful in the world. Alongside South Korea right nearby, so could always go up there if I have to. And PS Vita charger since you want to take it to Pakistan. Oh, for sure. Definitely make sure you have that if you want to take it.
How is your visit with... She's with those... This presents a bit of a...
It would mean a lot if you let her come here. She ain't gonna hurt anyone, so... just let it happen and, like, be positive to people for once. Yeah, Japan and South Korea and Taiwan have some of the most beautiful women in the world all over there, so... it'd be fun to be over there for a while. Learn the language even more. And we can't go through the random pillars there. And they all like anime and all that, and gaming and stuff over there, which is even better. Or at least a lot of them do.
Have you seen her?
I have. She feels the same way. We're gonna try to get her here. You are way too much effort for a mission, by the way, dude. Got Detroit 2. Had to do another Connor playthrough. But you got the plat. Oh, very nice. Very nicely done there. Big ups. Great game. Definitely a great game. A bit of an annoying platinum. With all the random choices and stuff. Bit of an annoying platinum, but very well done. I'm actually surprised we never got a PS5 version of that one. Same with, like, Heavy Rain. I feel like that's an easy re-release they could do to make a lot of extra money. Okay, woman, here you go.
Hello again. As you... There's one more thing.
Of course you have a contract. Of course you do. Can't be that easy. I wonder if Ringo's here.
Hello?
He should be by now, right? Yes, he is.
Hey there.
Good, he actually showed up here and gave me the money that he owed me. I like 150 caps. I can get a lot of food for that.
Welcome to the Crimson... she's aware she's breaking her contract. Janet is free to leave, but...
We'll make it happen.
I'm afraid we have no current...
I will take a look at your job, though. I will do that. I will take a look at your new job, even though I'm not really going to focus too much on it, because the NCR is not going to like me real soon. Surprised the boomers are relevant. Well, they should be relevant because they have an enormous level of power. Because they have air support with an actual bomber. And that's the whole thing about it, is they literally have a bomber. And that is an enormous level of power compared to any other faction in this world. Not to mention a high skill with energy weapons and explosives. They're a very advanced faction in the Fallout universe, so... Most tedious part was the magazines from having to play several chapters again. Oh, yep, I remember. I remember what you're talking about. I followed a good guide for the game to where I didn't have to worry too much about that stuff, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. And now we get the super awkward meetup between the two of them. There they are.
It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while?
Well, I feel like the boomers, the idea of boomers wasn't even really a thing in 2010. Like, people didn't usually think about it the way we do now. Because remember, this game came out in 2010, so the idea of naming a faction the boomers probably wasn't, like, controversial or anything like that at the time. Is that still not enough for them? We still have to repair the broken solar array panels, or we gotta do the medical quest. Neither of which I really want to do because they're kind of annoying. Because for this one, we got to go all the way out to Helios 1, which is on the other side of the map. I haven't even been anywhere near that. Yeah, all the way there at Helios. Well, I've been there, near there before, so that's actually not that bad. And there's quests there to do, so... More and more stuff getting started up. Now we can recruit Veronica here, which actually probably isn't a bad choice for now, at least.
Offense,
She might die later on, but we'll bring her along with us for now.
I don't... Well, that shouldn't be a problem for... Hey.
The strip.
If...
Sure, you can travel with me.
I know... I'm... Well, thanks for... Let's hit the...
She's coming with us, because why not? Can't hurt. I mean, we'll have to get rid of her when we go wipe out the Brotherhood of Steel later. But it's okay. Because that's a long way down the line, because we still got to finish up with the Boomers, we got to meet the Great Khans, we got to meet all the 3 different casino families, and deal with all of their quests, and then even when we're done with all that, then we go meet the Brotherhood of Steel. And she can get us through some of the early parts of the Brotherhood of Steel. We have a lot of 40mm grenades, I think it is, so might as well try something else out. The China Lake, or it's not actually the China Lake, because the China Lake has a 4-round magazine to it. It's a pump-action grenade launcher. And that round never landed. Eddie almost blew me up there. Might as well use up some ammo, because I'm not going to use this weapon very often, so... We're actually hitting them pretty well. Jalapeno peppers are delicious. Love a good jalapeno, at least the spiciness of it. More so than the taste or texture of it. But the spiciness is wonderful. Getting lots of XP for this, so that's good. Where the heck is Veronica? Oh, there she is. She's not actually doing anything. She's just kind of standing there and looking at people to punch them. A little close range. Don't be mad, Veronica. Good. Level up! Get that medicine up a little bit. Get that repair up a little bit for my guns. Why not up explosives a little bit? Sure. Energy weapons, why not? What's you gonna get me this level? Anything actually useful? Not really. Most of that's really not useful. Sure, why not at this point? Most of that stuff's not really that useful. I want to have some Chinese food. I haven't been Chinese in like a month or two. I'm gonna go do that tomorrow. I don't know. That would require money. I think I'll save that for some other time. Probably just cook something here. This is much cheaper, much easier. I got plenty of various horribly unhealthy for you frozen foods in the freezer. I got chicken wings, I got tater tots, I got a couple of burgers in there, possibly some mac and cheese that's probably like over a year old at this point. It's probably not good to eat. You get what I mean. Chinese is cheap in Pakistan. I feel like it's one of the cheaper options in a lot of places, but like, because there's one place around here that it's fairly cheap. You can get a pretty good amount of food for like under $10. Hopefully 4-tier survival isn't too hard. Might get someone for those 4. I didn't have too many problems with it, in all honesty. Like, I didn't think that survival mode was all that hard. There were definitely a few challenging levels there, but for the most part, it wasn't anything too bad.
Your being here is a start, soldier. But if you really... He's...
I will do so. I will happily go and do so. I think we're supposed to tell her that your brother was here or something. Not gonna lie, gotten tired of cooking. Well, the thing is, like, I have an air fryer, and it makes things so much easier for cooking. Like, I'm still gonna cook burgers or steak on the grill, just because it tastes way better that way. But everything else I can cook in the air fryer. And it's great that way. I love my air fryer. Down into this area.
Who the hell are you?
I'm not here to replace anyone, dude. You're a loser. We don't like you.
Well, hey.
That's a side mission for us if we want to deal with it. This guy's going to give us a different option.
Very well.
He's a member of the Followers, which is an ally of us.
That's reassuring.
I do like the Followers. They're good people. Brotherhood knew about it, sure.
The NCR... The need for power is...
Even distribution, fair enough. If I feel like doing your quest, I will. I don't particularly feel like doing it, so you're probably not going to get any help here. Got a bigger plate than what America offers for super cheap price there. Hey, you hate your air fryer? Really? Tried to make fried chicken in it and it didn't turn out well. Like, I've grilled chicken in mine before, and I overcooked it. That was the very first time I tried it. Which is, to be fair, like, the first time you try it, it's not going to be perfect. I love my air fryer. It makes things so much easier for certain types of cooking. And again, like, I'll still cook certain meats on the grill because it just comes out better on the grill. It just tastes better on the grill. And we have different things we can loot here. None of this is going to hurt you, so take everything. This one's full of traps, if I remember correct. There's a tripwire there, I can see it.
If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one just for me.
Well, that hurt. Slightly. Not really. Can't deactivate that one, but that's okay. Reset one of them. Also kind of been lacking on using seasoning for food. but just haven't been using it as much recently. Like, seasoning's a big part of what makes food taste good. I mean, sure, you can eat white rice every day, but it's just not going to taste good without seasoning. And it's just probably not going to taste good regardless, because it's just straight up plain white rice. Now, don't get me wrong, I have enough white rice to survive a long disaster scenario alongside other foods that would mix in with it, but still, not something I would like to survive on, if I can avoid it. I can always use getting more survival foods. I have some. It's definitely better off than like 99% of the population, but could probably use more. Ooh, missiles. I like missiles. Pretty much, gotcha. Okay, so we've got all of the things that we need, but there's also more to this area. I might as well just do this side mission while we're here. Suppressed rifle. Stuck in place, I'll take it. Okay, they're all stuck in place, that's good. Yeah, they're all kind of stuck in place here, so... might as well reset it if I decide to do that side mission later. We can do it later. Back to the boomers. Ah, it's only a little after 11 o'clock. It feels like it's a little bit later. 'Cause I'm getting tired already. Really shouldn't be that tired. It's not that late. So we're going to head out to the solar array. We're going to replace some solar panels. You can also fix this if you have a high enough repair, but we don't currently have that. I'm sure there's a way to grind it if you really had to, but I don't have it, so whatever. Okay, up to the array. Sleep schedule's been pretty bad lately. Yeah, I definitely haven't been sleeping enough some of the more recent days. Which is why I'm not going to stream tomorrow, because I got to get up kind of early on Monday for work stuff, unfortunately. I'm not happy about it, but I'll get paid the mileage for it. So at least it makes it slightly less painful. Anytime I get paid and get mileage for stuff, it's not as painful. But it will also involve getting up early, and that's going to require me to probably get a better night of sleep. Not something I want to do, but might end up being what happens. But that's okay, because it'll allow me to release the Call of Duty 2 video tomorrow. It'll go up sometime tomorrow afternoon or night. It'll be a premiere as well. It's like a 20-minute video, so it's not super long or anything like that, but it'll be up tomorrow for sure. Super excited to have that up. Then I can start working on the Barnyard video, as well as the current Fallout lore video that I'm mainly going to be focusing on in the near future. Got a banning challenge to do as well, so that one's going to take a little while to put together, but that's not going to take as long because those videos are shorter. or at least simpler to put together. It's mostly just saying, like, which missions are actually possible to do using only your pistol or whatever it is. And we're on Black Ops 6 with that, and there's like one more after that with like COD 4. I might still redo Modern Warfare 2 at some point. Okay, they better fucking idolize me by now. Okay, they idolize me enough, so that's good. So we can go get the thing out of the water now. Highly recommend for next year as a New Year's resolution to start investing in the stock market. I mean, I have investments into it through, like, people that my family trust with investing into stuff. I don't entirely understand how it works, but they've invested good stuff to where I'll have a good retirement account. But I also have enough of an investment into, like, silver and into Lego sets and firearms to where should be okay regardless, if we're being completely honest. Yeah, between silver and Legos and firearms, should be in pretty good shape. And you have to return to her just to go back to Loyal for some unknown reason. I'm gonna trust the family accountant with all that stuff, or whatever you want to call him. He hasn't steered him wrong before, so I trust him. S&P 500 to outgrow inflation. Yeah, whatever all he's investing the money into, I should be in pretty good shape. Sure, I'm game. And he's going to give us the option to go talk to somebody here to hopefully get us a ability to breathe underwater. Stocks you're allowed to sell whenever you want. Yeah, and that's definitely a nice advantage of it. Yeah, we've got money invested into all that stuff. I just don't entirely understand how most of it works. Trusting someone that we've trusted for a long time. Okay, so let's go talk to Jack here.
I've never been so happy.
Glad you're happy. You said you can help me breathe underwater. I have a pressure cooker. And we now have a rebreather. Which is going to make this job a lot easier, because now we can breathe underwater forever. Very useful, not just for this, but even just for certain aspects of exploration. And even armor, for that matter. Ooh, there's nowhere near that, though. Followers Outpost is probably the closest place to it. Starting a high-yield savings account is good if you do a 3.75 SPY. And like I said, I think I'm going to be fine because, like, we have all that stuff, all those setups done. Have family, or not family, but just the person that we know, that we trust to invest stuff correctly. He's always been good to us, so I'm not super worried on it. And especially with, like, inheritance and stuff from when my grandparents eventually pass away, it's going to be a rough time when it happens, but when it does happen, what we'll inherit is probably, like, going to be enough to work part-time purely from that point. Retire at 65, but still just, like, work only part-time until I get to that point. Should be enough in that. plus a house and like 10 acres of land. We'll all decide on that when it comes to it, but I hope it's not anytime soon, because I really don't want to deal with death anytime soon after everything that happened in the last year and a half. We've had a lot of death in the family in the last year and a half, and I really don't want to deal with more of it anytime soon. Always best to think outside the box for sure. Yeah, I don't want to think about any of the death stuff for a while. It's been a rough year and a half. So we had my grandmother pass, and then my dog. It's been a rough year and a half. All that Sunset Sarsaparilla. A couple of free bottle caps for us, including a star cap. We could loot this more if we really want to, but I feel like it's going to be... Actually, no, they have some real drinks. Okay. But we have the rebreather, so we can stay underwater indefinitely, which is awesome. I love this ability. It's not that useful in the game overall, but it does have its uses. And we don't have to worry about anything while we're down here, so it definitely has benefits. Stay underwater forever. Fishes swimming toward us. And there's a lot of stuff underwater in this game that you can explore. Like, maybe not a lot, but there are several things you can definitely explore underwater if you want to. That can potentially yield various items for you. Random rock right there that looks like a ring. We're totally good down here because we can breathe forever down here. So we don't have to worry about whatever enemies are on the surface or any of that stuff. Random shopping cart because reasons. Oh, well, there's a rock formation moving around in the foreground there. And you can do this without the rebreather, don't get me wrong, you can absolutely do this without it. It's just easier to have the rebreather. And it has other benefits, because you can explore other waterlogged areas of the world without problems. And we're good. So let's head over to this area, which is going to involve potential cazadors nearby, if I remember correctly. Investing gold yeah, gold's a good investment. Silver's fine too, though. And like I said, we have a fairly large amount of silver, like physical silver. And we got it. And those are going to be cazadors, so we really don't want to be near those when they show up. Let's get out of here before they show up. Cazadors are not fun to fight, and I'm sure they're going to be in Fallout Season 2, and I really don't want to deal with them right now. Because they're really, really fucking annoying. Unless you have a flamer, they're super annoying. Okay, Veronica's running off to somewhere. Hopefully she's not about to start a civil war here or something like that, so... At this point, who knows? A few years ago, thought I'd sell the box, ended up making more, yep. Some guy was selling off a really old car for $120,000. We buy it for $90,000. The buyer agreed on it and said he get paid in gold. And yeah, that's not a bad deal then. Get paid in gold. That's not a bad choice. Okay, Loyal left as soon as I came in here, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I see what you mean by that. Like, get paid purely in gold bars or something. It's absolutely going to go up in value.
It's going to be a dream.
Alright, they should be very happy with us because we did their whole job and they will now side with us in the Battle of Vegas. Or the Battle of Hoover Dam, whatever you wish to call it. Making $265,000 after selling the car for $90,000. Yeah, and the gold does that.
Hello. What you have... You...
There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Will you offer assistance to us?
After...
And it sounds like her family and friends want to do it. That is good. That's a good sign for everything. Alright, so that's one of Mr. House's missions here. Let's go see the Gunrunners. So we have a new ally here that's going to fight by our side the whole time. Definitely a good thing.
Welcome, sir.
What have you got for sale, sir? Okay, so he's upped in money, so he should actually have some good stuff here. All the boomer stuff I might save, put in the house. Cigarettes, take those sensor modules as well, we don't need them. Now, what do you have for me? You do have a sniper rifle now, which would be kind of nice. Trail carbine's nice as well. Do you have a brush gun here? You do not. So, like, the 12.7 might be useful, but otherwise, not really anything in there that I actually want. Okay, that could be useful. Sure, I'll take that. Have both of those already. Have all of those, so sure. Our weapons are looking good for now, though. Modify that. We have an assault carbine, chambered in 5mm, which is good. We're in good shape overall on all that. Dollar value went down, but the gold... Yeah, gold will only ever go up, so... It makes sense. Alright, well, let's go talk to Mr. House. He should be happy that we got the boomers to join us. Only you can prevent corporate espionage. Benny's pistol is pretty nice, by the way. I like it. There's also a challenge for killing him with it in the Gunrunner's Arsenal pack. And we still haven't even gotten kicked out of the Ultra Lux. We haven't even gambled there yet. We'll do that when we have to go meet all of the different families on the strip, so... should be fine. Strip fame gain from something? Let's go up to the penthouse. I have a few things to drop off here that I'm not going to use otherwise. Might as well drop them off. Or, never mind.
Ooh, suddenly I feel all...
And you've got a rocket launcher. That sounds weird. I will take your 2,000 caps, though, for the extra snow globe. Alright, Mr. House, what's your next objective?
Progress? Well done. The boomer's firepower...
It certainly will not hurt us.
Your next assignment won't take you... As the decisive... I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with. But that's just it.
They're questionable currently. Okay.
A few...
I will work with them as you wish. Ooh, the Legion is not happy with me right now. Uh-oh. Legion is not happy with me right now. Benny's suit and the boomer stuff. The bounty hunter stuff. And the vault jumpsuit can all go in there. Get that well-rested bonus for sleeping for a second.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that?
How did she get in here?
Oh, great. The following...
How did she get in here? How did she get inside of the... That's not supposed to happen normally. She's not supposed to be able to get in here. I have no idea how the hell she got in here.
Aw.
Okay, yeah. I don't think that's supposed to happen. That's definitely not supposed to happen. She's not supposed to be able to come in there freely like that. So I have no idea how that happened. A boomer let her in? Maybe. Who knows? But she's not supposed to be able to get in there. So I've never seen that happen where she comes up to the upper floor like that. Yeah, that is not supposed to happen. Yeah, I've never seen that happen before where she actually comes up into the casino like that.
Hey, no one but Omertas or... You'll get these back on your way.
I've already been banned from gambling here, so you should know that I'm here for no good.
Hello and welcome to... Feel...
I have money as well.
I knew so.
Tell me everything. And that's all. Okay, so I think this one has to do with like a weapon smuggling plot or something like that, if I remember correctly. We do have a 22 caliber here, so at least we have a weapon.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dick. Business. What the fuck do you... Now you start talking I don't give half a dick what you heard.
Okay, you didn't really give me an option. Check his room or his person. Well, we're gonna make a save right here. It snowed. Is snow where you are? Oh, I don't like the snow. I don't want snow. I think we might actually avoid it, though, until January. I don't know what's going to happen in January, February, though. We might have avoided it for now. Okay, so I have stealth boys here. I have one of those. Was that even helpful? No, seriously, was that even helpful? Okay, it actually was helpful. For a second, I thought that was useless.
You again.
I know about
Where the fuck
you.
did you get that? That booking. I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been. I can pay you for it, of course. Between you and I, we...
Alright, let's work together.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. They also brought in a...
Alright, I will work with you here, my friend. Now we gotta figure out how to get to the other... Oh god, this mission sucks. I remember this mission. This one's really annoying. This has a lot of just, like, exploring the hotel. And it's really, really annoying. Yeah, I remember this one being very annoying with how much just random-ass hotel exploration you have to do. But this whole casino has this massive lower area out of nowhere.
Let me know if the pretty lady with you is looking for some work.
Okay, you better not be mad about that. Very hard locked door, so we're not supposed to go through that right now. Here's the guy we're supposed to talk to.
Who are you? Casino. Yeah? Well, fuck that. More power to you if you can, but keep me out of it. I've been...
So he wants help out of his contract. And let me guess, Big Sal will not let him out of a contract. We can try, though. We can see what happens. I wish the map markers were a little bit better on this.
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
Like I said, this casino has a really weird layout. Oh, is that Big Sal?
Hey, you're Cachinos. Yeah, that sounds alright.
Alright, easy enough. You have money, you can do anything. Yeah, you have money, you can do absolutely anything you want.
I hear you chased that chicken shit Benny off.
Okay, so that gets us through part of this mission.
You again.
I got you out of your contract.
Holy shit. They're keeping them in a little... I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it is... The whole...
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I will take that. He gave us what we need to get through here. We're also going to look in here and take all the stuff. Because I'm not about to miss out on a bunch of free shit, by the way. Sniper rifles and everything, I'm not going to miss out on any of that. Is that it? Just 2 crates? That might actually be it. Yeah, that's actually it. Only 2 crates worth of stuff.
Hey, if you've been able to bug Mr. House's...
Why are you in here? How did you get in here? Does not involve you, ma'am. Why are you in here? This does not involve you in the slightest. Like, this literally does not involve you. Why are you in here? Do I have a thermite detonator, or... Yeah, it's all planted, so... Now what? Okay, that worked. Two of the biggest lies ever told is looks don't matter and money doesn't buy happiness. Yeah, money absolutely buys about anything you could need it to buy. Wait, which one is this?
Hey,
Clarendon.
nice to meet you. You need... Kachin? Kachino. Yeah.
Not helpful. Wait, what am I supposed to do with him? What's actually the mission? Find out what kind of work he does for the family. Okay, that doesn't actually matter. We just have to go find the other guy from earlier. Go back to the main level. We blew everything up, so he should be happy, so let's go talk to him over here in the other area. I think we have to still kill a couple members of the family.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? No. They're a little bit upset about what... There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them to...
Sounds good.
When they're gone...
He will get me a gun, which is great, but I don't actually need that because I have some guns of my own. So let's just follow him real quick. Money from now on will always buy happiness. Oh yeah, like, a large amount of money will buy stability that you need for the happiness. I don't know, maybe I win the $1 billion tonight. I think the jackpot's already been pulled, so... Probably don't. It'll probably be somewhere in California or someone who doesn't actually exist. Because that's how it normally is. It's someone that doesn't actually exist that actually wins the big lottery. It's all a giant scam. People who don't actually exist win, and then all the money goes into the pockets of the IRS and the Congress. So no one actually wins the big jackpots. Okay, so they're going to be a problem, so let me go ahead and equip the assault carbine.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using...
What's his head doing?
Let's have
sure
some
they're gonna
words.
kill you after they've
Take
talked.
a seat on the couch so we can...
Why is his head rotating? Gain karma. Too late. The strip likes me for that. Excellent. Let's go. Another level up. We'll take it. Alright, well done there. Not really the way I was expecting it to go, but I'll take it. I don't want to steal in case that somehow causes problems in the modern era here. Wait, where's the other guy? Yeah, Big Sal's dead. Nero's dead. Where's the other guy we were working with the whole time? Wait, actually, where the hell is he?
Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Hey, thanks for all the hard work back. Of course.
Thank you. A whole 50 chips. Real damn useful, especially when I'm already kicked out of the casino. Someone always wins. Yes, the IRS wins it because they steal all the money and the Congress steals it too, so...
Welcome to Gomorrah.
Alright, well that's done. That was easy enough.
There's some serious shit going on between NCR and...
Yeah, IRS always wins, and Congress always wins, because they probably steal all of it. Alright, we're gonna repair some stuff together here. Nothing to get rid of in here right now. And where am I at on barter? Because... am I close enough to be able to... no, I'm not high enough left. Gonna have to do that later. Gonna have to do that a little bit later. Alright, let's see what he wants next. I think we've already dealt with the top, so we still have to deal with the Ultra Lux. Yeah, most likely still have to deal with the Ultra Lux. And they're a bunch of cannibals, so they have a very interesting story with that. A very weird story.
What do you have to report? Well done. Your next assignment is to
Oh, we don't
locate
have to deal with the
and
Ultra
destroy
Lux.
remnants of the
It's just the Brotherhood.
Given the Brotherhood's fanatical... Please. Since I didn't receive... It's obvious. From time to time, the NCR has... I surmise it's standard practice. You might use that against them. Or...
Okay, well, he gives me... Uh-oh, the Legion's not happy about me.
Your move, Green.
What are you mad about? So the NCR and the Legion are not happy with me, which is fair.
Aw.
Yeah, neither one is happy with me right now, so... Veronica gonna be real pissed off here in the near future. But before we go there, since we're leveling up and all, I think it would make sense to go over to the Ultra Lux and go ahead and gamble there because I haven't actually done the gambling there yet. Might as well go ahead and win all the money possible there. Because somehow I haven't done that yet. Why are there random girls dancing in the fountain? That seems very weird. Actually, that's probably pretty normal for Vegas, if we're being honest. That's probably more normal than some of the shit we see in these days. So yeah, surprisingly, we don't have to do the Ultra Lux's side quest with the cannibalism and stuff. Surprisingly. And we don't have the ability to keep holdout weapons unless we have a really high sneak skill. Oh, maybe we are supposed to come here. What's the... Which one is it? Wild card? Oh, it's wild card. That's why. Yep, that makes sense.
Humbly at your service.
I would like to exchange caps for chips. I have 1,000 bottle caps here, and I'm going to turn it into 15,000 bottle caps in the next hour. The next, like, 20 minutes, for that matter. A very nice casino, by the way. Although you have quite a few roulette tables with very few in the way of blackjack. That's up it to 200. I will take a 20 off the bat. And we break even. A 19 is not too bad at all. Damn, break even twice in a row? What is this shit? 20? Finally. Ew, this is not going the way I thought it would. 15. Ew, we are not looking good here at the Ultra Lux right now, guys. We're just even at this point. Come on! What is this bad luck here? Come on now. Is my luck down suddenly? 7 or 17? 20? God, we're not even winning here. We're barely ahead at this point. 17. Thank God we have a high luck. 7, 11, there we go, 21, I'll take that. This is going to take a while, isn't it? Oh God, what was I supposed to do there? It was supposed to be a 10 underneath. 9 or 19? $16, 21, let's go. Yeah, I am not having the best of luck here. We need all the money we can get. We're going to need it later. I want to buy all the weapons in the game. How did you get 3 aces in a single hand without cheating? 13. That was lucky. Would never play that in real life, but why the hell not? 13, 15. That's not good. We got very lucky there. We're only doing this because it's a video game, and I can reload the save if things go wrong. Well, I will happily take that. Yeah, it's like 15,000 here, so we're allowed to play for a while. 17. That was not a good hand, though. Like, they are not giving me good hands here. 7. 11. 18. They are not giving me very good hands here. I'm going to say that right now. 9 or 19. 20. Break even after all that. Yeah, they are not giving me good hands here. Seriously? This is some bad luck. Wow, this is some bad luck. God, we're not even close to breaking the bank here. What the hell, developers? I thought I was supposed to be in good shape with my luck stat here. Clearly it's not. We're only up 1,400 here. That ain't that good. 19. Man, this casino's not being very nice to me, guys. I'm gonna have to go shoot it up after this. Finally a blackjack. God, it took that long to get a blackjack. 12? I was hoping for good luck there with having a high luck skill. 17? What was I supposed to do there? 13? 18? $11, that's a double. I mean, I wouldn't double it against an ace showing, but I'll take it here in this game. 12. 17. Jeez, this casino is not being nice today. 7 or 17. 14. Ugh. I don't remember this casino being this ridiculous. This is the last casino we have to bust in the game. 20? And we break even still. Like, really? Seriously? Wow, this casino is definitely cheating. They definitely have their cards a little bit on the rigged side. Some of these matches are just mathematically improbable. That was bad. I got very lucky with that one. 15. 19, I'll take that. What am I supposed to do about that? Like, seriously, this casino is having some insanely good luck. 16. Have to play it, because they're showing a queen. I'm having some insanely bad luck in this casino. This is insane. 8 or 18. 18. Break even, that's fine. 14. 20. I'm only double... Seriously? What is this? There is no logic to this, by the way. This is just the game being kind of bullshitty. There ain't no way they're getting some of these hands. Like, some of this is just not possible. 12. 14. What is this? I have an 8 luck skill. Why is the game being this unreasonable? I've never had this much trouble with this high of a luck skill. Yeah, I've never had this much trouble with this high of a luck skill. That's our first free comp. Possibly. There he is.
I must say.
An atomic cocktail. I will take it. God, we're having some really bad luck, though, is the thing. 19. I'll take that. I almost lost that one. Seriously. $5 or 15? 6 or 16? That's 15. What was I supposed to do on that? You were giving me shitty cards the whole time. 4? 7? 10? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being nice. 20. 20. $20. Break even, of course. 17. I mean, that was the right play normally, but just not lucky. That was the right play, though. That's an easy double. For 14. 19. 9 or 19. 20. Take 20. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I hit the wrong button. I got very lucky on that when I hit the wrong button. 18. Ooh, we'll take that. And of course I still lose. 19. 10. 20. 10. I wouldn't double it showing a 10, but that's okay. 20, I'll take that. Break even, that's fine. Still some very bad luck here tonight. 14, 20. Seriously? Yeah, this casino is definitely, like, cheating to some degree. There ain't no way they're having this kind of luck against me. I have a very high luck skill, and this casino's doing this kind of shit. Absolutely not. 17. What am I supposed to do if the casino's gonna cheat? Like, seriously, what are the odds of this? This has not been a thing in any other casino. It just means it's gonna take longer is all it is. And then they do that. Yeah, this is some AI bullshit. 17. And I still lose. I feel like every game you play with a casino cheats you. Well, this is like the only game that I play with a casino in it, for the most part. But like, seriously, there's some bullshittiness going on with this. For an 8 luck stat, I shouldn't be losing any hands for the most part. I have no idea why I played that. 11. Surprised I didn't lose that somehow. Yep, of course. The odds of them being able to pull this off is kind of insane. Especially when I have such a high luck skill. If I had a luck of 1, I would expect this. But I have a luck of 8. So I shouldn't really be losing that much. Dead Rising 2, Red Dead 2. Dead Rising 2, I had some really good luck in, though. Because remember, I beat that poker minigame on, like, the 2nd try on Dead Rising 2. It only took me 2 tries, somehow. I still can't believe I beat it as quickly as I did. Red Dead 2, though, that particular challenge is known for being bullshit. So, that one's a problem to almost everyone that plays it. A Beef Wellington. I've never had Beef Wellington, but it looks like it could be good. Would never double that normally, but it's a video game. Yeah, this game does not like me tonight. Yeah, Dead Rising 2 I had good luck in, because I beat it in like 2 tries. Red Dead 2, though, that was a different story entirely. That was a, not a fun experience. There we go. We're starting to have a few wins that are a little bit more what I would expect. 7 or 17. 12. 14. 20. Gambler Challenge number 8. Yep, that was one of the worst things I've ever had to deal with in a game. Easily one of the most unreasonable challenges I've ever seen in a game. 16. 21. Pretty much everyone that's played that game agrees with that challenge being complete bullshit. 18. Yeah, pretty much everyone agrees that challenge is really not fair. Okay, we'll take that. $8,700, we're getting close to 1,000. 7, 8, or 18. 18. Alright, we'll take it. Take that. 12. 20. Take that all day. When is next RA stream? I don't know yet, actually, Cassie. Because right now, like, the Call of Duty 2 video will go up tomorrow. But after that, I don't really know what I want to play on Retro Achievements right now. Like, there's a lot of games, sure, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of games to play on there. But there's also a lot of stuff I want to play here on PlayStation right now. Between the Fallout stuff and Red Dead Redemption, Power Wash Sim 2 we still haven't finished. So I don't know exactly when it's going to be. That was unlucky. It might not be until the new year. Because, I mean, yeah, there's games on there that I definitely want to play, but it might not be until the new year, in all honesty. I'm kind of just having fun with PlayStation stuff right now. We got Red Dead to play through. Super excited for that. Challenges you win 3 hands of blackjack after hitting 3 or more times. And it's just, it's entirely luck-based. That's the entire thing of it, is that it was luck-based. There was no skill involved to it at all. It was just pure luck. And if you're not a very lucky person, you're just going to keep losing. See, I don't know exactly when or what the next Retro Achievement stream will be. Maybe it'll be SpongeBob, what's it called? SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman would be a possibility. This isn't a super hard completion. It's got a couple of hard things to it. There's also Fallout Brotherhood of Steel that I want to do, even though I feel like that game's just going to make me really angry and hate Fallout after that. Because I've seen gameplay of it, and I know it's not a very good game. Got very lucky there. Made you decide on doing Red Dead. I mean, Red Dead 2 was a great game. Don't get me wrong. It was an amazing game. And it's one of my, like, favorite Platinums I've ever gotten. It was such a great game. But it is a massive, massive grind. It is a massive time sink. Game a lot of people will never do. Oh, yeah, for sure. This is just so time-consuming. $19. All right, we're almost done here. It's $15,000 for this casino. So we're getting close. And then we're done with gambling for this playthrough. 18. $5. 11. 19. 8. Why not? 18. We got lucky there. That was pure luck. 7. 17. 18. Very lucky there. Don't plan on doing another game longer than that. And I don't blame you, because that is such an insanely long platinum. Even though it's easier now than it once was. 8 or 18. Yep, tie it. Almost there. That's going to be a lot of good money for me, so... We need the money. We want to buy guns and stuff. The money's going to be good for us. That wasn't very good, was it? Yeah, so that one coming. 6 or 16. 16. Come on, man. I am not having good luck with this game tonight. 7 or 17. 20. I'll take that. $18. Come on, a couple more wins and we're done here. Not great. Got lucky on that one. And that's it, 15,000. So we get kicked out with that. Who's gonna tell me?
This simply will not do. For a while, you were the toast of the ultra luck. You're still welcome to dine with us, of course.
So we're still welcome to spend money dining, of course, but you want to gamble here? Absolutely not. Absolutely none of that.
Humbly at your service.
But that's 15,000 caps or 16,000 caps, so I will happily take it. Lots and lots of money. I'm tired of grindy platinums, prefer harder ones. And that's fair, like, harder platinums definitely mean more prestige. Alright, guys. That was a good night tonight. Got a lot of progress done on this game. I mean, it's not like it's really a major playthrough or anything for me, but made some good progress, so I'm probably going to call the night here. Current plans are tomorrow is going to be the Call of Duty 2 video. The Call of Duty 2 Big Red One video is going to be up tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow afternoon or night. And after that, I don't know exactly what's going to come next or exactly what the schedule is going to look like. We'll have to figure it out as we move forward. Probably a little bit more of my Sims to play, and that's really the only other thing alongside Power Wash Sim. And after Power Wash Sim, I don't really know what's going to come next after that. But like I said, probably going to be doing more Retro Achievement stuff in the new year once I have time to edit stuff together. Red Dead 2 is right, or Red Dead 1 is right here. Definitely something I definitely want to play through. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for a video. And most likely Wednesday of next week for the next stream. So I don't know exactly what it's going to be. It could actually be Fallout New Vegas, so we can talk about the Fallout Season 2 episode. But we'll see about that when we get there. So see you guys then.